Hello. No bit this week. No bit.
Oh.
No time for bits. Not anymore. It's all seriousness from here on in. Here I am. I am your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes, joining us for what may be one of the last few episodes of High Rollers Aerois, our second campaign.
There's no bit. There's legit no bit.
No bit. I am joined, as always, by my wonderful friends. We have Rhiannon, we have Trot, and we have Kim.
Hi.
And on the other side, we have Tom, and we have Katie.
I'm waiting for the bit.
There's no bit.
Building up to a big
no
bit.
There's something coming.
There's genuinely no bit. Like, this is...
Get ready, everyone.
This is going to be a whole thing, but no bit.
Oh, don't worry, we've got one.
Oh, you've got a bit, Chris Trot.
You just put this on me.
It's got like little feet.
It's got jiggly legs.
With legs. He's got little legs. And look, they disappear.
Well, what's the
Wait, you can
pun
see.
for this one, or is it just... it's just the rock's head?
Yeah, what's the deal
I
here?
saw a bunch of them,
Right.
and I'm really hoping that you print them all eventually.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
Can we not have the rocks out on the set, though?
Why?
This is the last few episodes of Aerois.
broccoli.
I mean, all right, okay.
That's
I
really
listen. It's we're a democracy here. If you guys want the rocks out on the, you can have them.
Get your rocks out.
Technology.
You only know they're there if you're looking.
Okay, nice.
Can you smell
It brings some lightheartedness to the serious situation.
Your situation. All right, I'll take it.
Wow.
Oh,
You better-
lovely.
you better
Thank
do
you,
it. You do it
Samuel.
from your side.
Even better.
Show the little legs.
That's
Oh.
the best.
Best PTZ ever.
That's why we got it.
Oh, I can't climb his
Oh,
legs.
All the money.
His legs.
Oh, no.
Right, you let me know
Work
when
with
you're
me,
done.
The Rock. Work with me.
Oh, the broccoli's gone.
This is
Keep it in mind, every extra second is time away.
I'm just delaying for our inevitable.
Oh, yeah. We
Well, listen,
don't want-
you've got a couple of things before then. First things first, very quick mention. We mentioned it last week. We are doing a big sale over on freshstore.co right now. Wow! High Rollers merch.
This
Kim,
is
look
on
at Kim
sale.
being super brought in. Look, this side of the table always ready to
This
go,
is
showing
on
off our
sale.
Look at
dice.
this beautiful dice scroll.
Up to
at this long sleeve.
60% off the range. Various different items are all at different
not good.
prices.
This is the-
Yep.
this.
No,
Sold
that's
out.
sold
That's
out.
sold out.
Not
A
this.
few
Don't
things-
look.
A few things.
Don't look.
But just to
There's
make
base dice as well. The
Base
nice
dice.
black and white.
We got
ones.
loads of these. Get them.
just to make the point that this isn't just like a limited edition thing. We are clearing out our stock. Once this
They're
is all
never
gone,
coming back.
never coming back. This is
19th
done.
of June.
19th of June. When it's
Circle
gone,
bye-bye.
it's gone forever. So if you'd like to support us, save yourself a ton of money, get some lovely things, buy our merch and clear out that stock for us.
Clear out.
it out.
Buy a
Clear it
merchant.
out.
Clear out.
Everything
Clear it out.
must
Get out of here.
Get your Christmas jumpers early.
Get those Christmas jumpers early in. Perfect summer wear. Everyone needs it for your day on the beach. The High Rollers Christmas jumper.
Yes.
Right, the next thing I want to do is a bit more of a serious one. And do forgive me, it might be a bit long. I want to mention it here rather than the podcast audio because it's mainly going to affect YouTube and Twitch. But tonight's game is going to be intense and it might get quite stressful in the way that epic conflicts often are. And we understand that many of you really love the story and love these characters and us, and we're so grateful for that passion. But the stress of this kind of scenario is a bit too much. Please do look after yourselves first. The VOD's going to be around for when you feel up for watching it. If you feel anxious, upset, or angry, please do yourself the kindness of stepping back, taking a minute. None of us want any of you to be upset or angry about the game, so please do what's best. Alongside that, I want to say as well, mistakes are going to happen. Rules-wise, RP-wise, lore-wise, tactics-wise, and that's okay. Mistakes are okay, even if that means stressful consequences. It's very much one thing to sit at home and watch us play, to be here in person, and make these quick snap decisions, right? You have the wonderful comfort of it not being your characters and being able to kind of see everything in the big picture. We don't always get that when emotions are running high here. So please be patient, be kind, and ultimately let the dice and the player's choices shape the story and where it's going. I also want to say I'm going to be playing a pretty nasty villain tonight, and if I do horrible things to the player characters, which is probably going to happen, it is not me as Mark doing that to my friends. That is me just trying to play this villain as she deserves to be played.
I like it, Daddy.
Yep, I know you do. I know some of you do. But we're all friends here, right? And
We
I am...
consented to this.
Yeah, I am not trying to ruin the game. I'm not trying to win. I'm not trying to be a tyrant DM. I'm just trying to play this
Craft a
this
good
villain.
story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All friends here.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And
Flipping us off.
and with that
Flipping
note,
us off.
You're...
No, I'm flipping him off specifically.
and then the very last thing is just this is also going to have a lot of homebrew mechanics. There's probably going to be a lot of non-raw rules decisions being made. Will it be perfectly balanced? Most certainly not. I've done my best, but I'm not perfect. Will it be fair? We're going to work our best as a group, me and my friends, to make sure that any decisions we make are as fair as possible. And if these guys don't like it or if they think it's unfair, they're going to call me out on it, because you guys know that like you are empowered to do that and to speak to me if we need to, whether that's on stream or off stream. But somebody will, so we'll talk about it. I just want to put all that serious. And it's serious. I want to put that out there because I do think that these next 4 episodes in particular are going to be pretty intense. And I know that a lot of people really love this game and these stories, and you get, it gets in you.
5 years.
We get it.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure. There's a
Yeah.
lot of emotion. There's a lot of love for these characters and these NPCs. So I do appreciate like out there that like emotions might run high, and just we want you to look after yourselves as well. Like don't stress yourself out. It's a silly bunch of mates playing D&D.
I've got the tissues on standby.
He's got the tissues on standby.
20 tissues on standby.
Perfect. That's it.
That's if things go very well, right?
Yeah. Little serious PSA from old Daddy Humes here, just to kind of send that
Thanks,
nice
Papa.
message out. No worries, my boy, my son, my little son.
Yeah, now I know how weird it feels.
My baby, my baby boy.
Baby boy.
I'm not going to carry on, don't worry.
And with that, we're going to play the Dun-Duns and get into the recap and kick off today's episode of High Rollers.
Woo!
Hello, and welcome to High Rollers Aerois. The Stormchasers' journey is coming to an end. They've travelled across the stars with fleets of Magitech ships and unexpected allies to the last frontier, a plane that sits on the edge of the astral void, the place where an old god was imprisoned long ago. Entropis, an ancient world that is now nothing but grey stone, crumbling ruins, and endless dust. Here, the champions of Aerois marched on, moving through Entropis in split teams, with their allies and friends alongside them, rescuing their forces, destroying enemy weapons, and stopping a powerful ritual. Eventually, they arrived at the crashed Tassadar, the vanguard of the Valkyrian astral fleet, where Callus Valkyrian himself was establishing a forward post ready to launch their final assault against Hadar. Thanks to the champions' efforts, their allies and friends survived the battle, and whilst there were losses to their military forces, they seized victory and stormed an ancient temple. It is here that the demigoddess Vala, one of the oldest friends and a member of this strange family, was set to find the space between the planes and open the way into the far realm, into Hadar's prison. But before she could do so, treachery struck. Vala was caught in a magical prison, and one of Callus's bodyguards plunged a strange red and black knife into the goddess Siaska, before revealing themselves to be Xarkira, a powerful mage and former foe of our champions. Now, my friends, if you will allow me, I know I've done a lot of talking, to do a bit of cutscening.
Ooh, I do like cutscenes.
So if we imagine in a kind of movie setup, we see this knife with this strange, very clearly magical poison plunged into Siaska. Things begin to kind of slow down, and we see Siaska clutching aside, falling back. The guard reveals themselves to be Xarkira. Long dark hair, golden crown, bladed wings, dressed in red, as she almost pulls herself flying through the air backwards towards the top of the temple, where poor Vala has been caught in a kind of geometric prison of red and purple magic. Whilst this is all happening, we see Callus Valkyrian watching his beloved Siaska clutching her side stumbling to the ground, powerless. And in that moment, we flash back, perhaps thousands of years, to an old ruin similar to this ancient temple we find ourselves in now. And a woman that looks like Xarkira, the same dark hair, the same intelligent, calculating eyes. She's dressed more plainly, like a traveling mage may have been, satchels stuffed full of crystal tablets and papers. She cowers as she is being surrounded by a legion of red-robed Hadar cultists. She's desperately fending them off with her magic, but is being overwhelmed. We see a knight in black and steel bursting in from above, a warrior with long black hair and slightly glowing purple eyes, as Callus, Knight of Gideon, comes to her rescue. You catch a montage, flashes of friendship. Across eons, we see Callus and Xarkira, as you know her, fighting against a king empowered by the corrupting energy of Hadar. We see them establishing the Valkyrian Empire. We see them battling forces, forging alliances, sharing laughs, drifting apart. Xarkira becomes more focused on power. And they separate. And suddenly reality slaps back. And you, all as the champions of Aerois, watch as Xarkira just gleefully turns to you all. We're all gathered, I see, as she arrives next to Valor. Callus just screams, "Kira! What have you done?" as he rushes to Siaska's side. What in this moment are you guys not necessarily doing? It can be doing, but don't think of this as an action or like, this is kind of like what would be like, are you running somewhere? Are you preparing to fight? What are each of you kind of doing in this split moment?
Lucius is stunned.
Okay.
Just
taken back, like just completely in shock.
I think it's too much to process.
Mm-hmm.
I think Quill would be obviously Vala in this orb, but with Siaska going down, I almost trying to identify what this blade has done to her, if she's curable, healable, anything.
Let me check in with everyone else, but let's
Sure.
have you make a this would be an Arcana check.
Okay.
But make it with advantage because this has a connection to divinity and divine beings, which being a cleric and being trained in the ways of divine magic, I think you would have a bonus to. But keep the score in your head. Let's go around. Ayla, what would Ayla be? What's just like her initial response? Like, is this like weapon out, like charging, or like?
She'll probably go into a rage just at the sight of Xarkira.
Yep.
Because she won't charge at her, but she will be glaring dead at
The
her.
lightning kind of crackles
and
up.
She'll just be studying Xarkira for any move that she's going to make.
Okay. All right. What about Nova and Sentry?
I think Sentry would sort of place herself between Quill, Siaska, and Xarkira, sort of with her shield raised, Starbreaker ready to take action.
We do have a map. We're not going to show it just yet, Sam. Don't worry about that. But yeah, sounds good. So you just kind of protective stance, like trying to get between them. Okay, makes sense. It's very Sentry. What about Nova?
I think Nova would, I kind of want to say run over to Siaska, but also like panic summon Tiangong. Like just like, it's almost just like an instinct of like the pure panic of what she's just seen. And that's the defensive reaction.
Have you do that as you're running towards Siaska. What'd you get on that Arcana check, Will?
Well, I think being split between seeing Xarkira, the person that imprisoned Quill and ripped the eye out of his head, and seeing Siaska going down, I only got a 14 with Arcana. So there's a lot going down, and I don't think I'm going to fully identify what's happening here.
Quick out of character check as well. Did you already use your portents?
That is a good question.
I'm sure you've got those loaded, ready to go. I don't think
It's
you did.
been a long time since the last long rest.
Let's roll 2 new ones ready for the start of this as well. Just to also clarify, we kind of mentioned a couple of things. Nova has taken, technically I've given everyone a short rest. So they have healed up thanks to some magic and the healers that they had on by, but I've also allowed a short rest to allow certain abilities to recharge and stuff like that.
But did we take some damage at the beginning of this from Xarkira's attack?
25 in the final assault.
Oh yes, you would have taken some in the
25
final assault.
damage.
25
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
That's why I'm missing some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I got 25 off.
That's fine. You probably
Don't forget your
Um,
mana potion.
So 14 total.
14 total, yeah.
You. It's not a great roll, but there's some things you would just know. I think being Quill and who you are and the connection you have to Siaska. Siaska is not dying.
Okay.
You know that. She is a divine being. There is it would be a poison of incredible power that would be able to kill her. That you do not believe is its purpose.
Right.
She is alive, but you can see she's using most of her divine power to basically purge and burn off this poison. And almost maybe more like a virus. And she is having to, and you can see she's sweating, her eyes have dimmed in color, the divine glow of a divine being is diminished, and she is basically using what power she has to fend this poison off of her system. Maybe it could kill her. If she wasn't fighting this thing back, maybe it would take her. But she is able to kind of keep it at bay and keep herself from succumbing to it. Not quite paralyzed, but severely weakened.
I think, yeah, if it's Nova and Sentry that are like right next to me, I'll kind of look up to them and say that she's okay, we just might need to get her out of here now.
You see Callus kind of overhears that and sort of nods in your direction, Quill. Like, seems grateful that you're with Siaska. And he takes a step up towards Xarkira. And he'll say to her, like, Kira, what is this madness? Even you would not go this far. And as he takes that step towards her, Xarkira takes a step back and just points a kind of long clawed, like she has these long golden nails, almost like jewelry, and she points one at the sphere surrounding Valor. And you see the sphere shrinks ever so slightly, and Valor's like looking kind of panicked, and she's not so fast, Daddy. And she kind of smiles in Callus's direction. You wouldn't want anything to happen to dear little daughter, would you? And you can see Callus is on the cusp of just losing it. He is enraged, but also terrified. You can see that he is just in agony at seeing this and being caught in this position. And you can begin to see within the prism, like, Valor is looking around and you can see she's trying to use her magic to, like, teleport out. She's, like, banging on it and doing everything she can think of. But you can see, like, bits of light coming off of her, going up into the prism.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Is she inaudible in this sphere as well? Is it like completely blocking? Yeah, okay.
And you know that you have telepathic communication with Valor, but nothing. You're not hearing it. So, we find ourselves in this position. It's been some time. She looks, well, not for all of you. She looks at Quill when she says that. So,
She's got us.
I mean, again, trying to identify what this sphere is, I guess. Like,
yeah, I mean, feel free, anybody at this point, you're welcome to make any kind of checks you would like to make, any ability checks,
I think I'm just going to say stuff.
Yeah, feel
But I'm
free.
going to wait for what other people are doing.
Sure.
I think Nova would try and, scientifically,
Use knowledge of magic and magic tech
Arcana,
and yep,
like,
Arcana, yep. If you're analyzing the sphere, the
Sphere.
prison that Valor is in, that would be an Arcana check.
sure.
18.
18,
17.
17. The two of you would know that it is. You've seen similar spells before, things like Walls of Force, Force Cage. This is some sort of magical prison. The fact that it is, Valor has. She is a demigoddess of time and space, and she is not able to get out of it. Like, she's unable to teleport, so it's obviously blocking teleportation, and if it's blocking telepathy, it's pretty potent. Like, this is powerful, and it doesn't look like Xarkira is necessarily concentrating on this spell. This is not a typical spell of that fashion.
Yeah.
So, Lucius, you want to say something?
You've made your point clear.
Have I?
What's your goal? What's your purpose? What do you want?
Now that is a very good question. Lucius, isn't it? I want what I've always wanted. Power and time. And thanks to this little one, and she looks into the prison, I'm going to get both. She just sort of smiles.
You won't get that opportunity.
Won't I? She's like looking, and you see that as you're kind of like, she looks at you, and then even without like pointing at it, without anything, the sphere shrinks. And it shrinks considerably more than it did before, and Valor is almost like, not squeezed up against it, but like, this thing is closing in on her, and it's like Xarkira can control the size of this thing at will. I wouldn't do anything rash.
You need her.
I need her power. It doesn't have to be a lie.
I look worriedly at everyone else.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. Like,
Fine. Callus will look up.
Kira, you and I we were friends once. Whatever madness that thing has offered you, you know that it cannot be trusted. You know what it wants in the end. It will destroy everything, including you. Do not do this. Please.
Oh, Callus. Look how weak it's made you. I used to think that you were one of the bravest and most strongest beings in the known universe. I was willing to go along to pity you in your quest for saving your beloved goddess. Now you have her back, you have this daughter, and you're not even half the man that you used to be. It's made you weak, pathetic. And she just sort of lets that word linger in the air for a moment. And you can see Callus just is so afraid of hurting Valor that he's not willing to say anything. Quill.
yeah,
Burgeoning perception.
yeah.
At this point, with Callus speaking, Xarkira's been looking more at him and you guys than at Valor and Siaska. And you see Siaska's grinning.
Okay.
Yes?
Can I do a little check to see
course you can,
if
absolutely.
I can perceive Xarkira? Is she the real Xarkira?
That's great. That's a great question. You want a perception check? If you're looking for any fake Xarkiras.
Well, that's a 9. And with my burgeoning perception, +7.
Wow.
16.
16. As far as you can tell, that's the real Xarkira.
Okay.
You don't see simulacrums. You don't think it's an illusion.
Okay.
If you'd like to, are you checking to see if that's illusory?
No, because I know a simulacrum is
Is
completely
an actual
tangible.
person? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
But
that would be a
based on-
slightly different check. If you were looking for signs of an illusion, it would be slightly different check.
Yeah.
It would be intelligence investigation.
I guess it's more of a
Sure.
based on us fighting other simulacrums.
Sure. Anything else? Anybody want to say anything? Ask anything? Do anything?
I think Ayla's too scared. She's going to make it worse if she says anything because she's not going to say anything nice.
I mean,
I wouldn't worry about. I think Xarkira knows that you guys aren't going to be nice.
yeah. I mean, so this is like the cusp of the final assault, right? So if I
This is
Where
so.
Valor
Imagine,
is
right?
so-
By the way, imagine this. You guys are here with Callus, Siaska, and Valor, and now Xarkira. Around you, you are at the pinnacle of this temple, the heart of what would have been an immense temple once before. And you can see that beyond where Valor is, there is nothing. It's just plain grey, dusty plains, and just that red star hanging in the sky, casting that ominous red light down. Around you, the battle of the final assault is still going on because there are Hadar spawn and cultists coming in, trying to almost get to you and force you back out again. And your allies, your military forces, are holding that line like a perimeter. They are basically not letting any of these minions get to you and stopping what Valor and you guys needed to do.
Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say, if I was to look around and see some witnessing this thing and thinking to advance forward, almost to tell them not to get any closer than this.
No, their orders were to hold the line and not let anything come close, because as far as you and Callus and everybody knew, like, you didn't think that there would be a threat here. Like, you didn't see or detect any threats at this point.
Yeah, just ensuring that
Sure.
the outside of the battle stays the outside of the battle map. Yeah, but I mean, like, Siaska, I've got no idea what she's got planned or what she's.
I mean, do you want to make like an insight check?
I guess, like, I mean.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. It's a plus 12. I see her entire soul. 32 with that 20.
I think that it's not just a case of reading Siaska. There is a moment where that divine connection you had with Hesper comes from Siaska, and you hear Siaska in your mind. Don't worry. She just, this faint whispering. And this isn't telepathy. This is like your souls are speaking to one another. And you hear Quill. Quill, do you think my daughter, your friend, is so foolish? Do you not think she has already figured this out? And when you look, Quill, past Siaska and look up to Valor, who when you last saw her, she looked scared. Like her magic wasn't working, this thing was shrinking in around her. You look again, and she's concentrating. And you can see a flickering image of an almost identical prison inside the one that Xarkira has made. And you realize that she is crafting that herself, almost to prevent it shrinking any further.
Okay. I mean, I think I would move forward, not beyond Sentry, because I'm not insane. Do you really think, Xarkira, Hadar is the strongest force you can really ally yourself with? You've seen us. We've landed on Entropis. We've fought and survived and killed. We are winning.
She actually wipes a small tear away. Quillick, Ad Kalar.
He like,
I don't think she cares.
I must admit, when I saw into your mind, I did not take you to be the comedian. Yes, you have won a small, meaningless battle here, yes. Do you think you can stand against time? Does the rock on the beach hope to stand against the eternal tide that grinds it to nothing? Yes, you may win here. Do you really think that you're going to travel into a realm of madness to slay a god that has consumed god after god after god? I nearly killed you. What hope do you have against him? And then you just hear a very weak voice. Kira, Siaska speaks. You're not dead yet, Siaska dear. Siaska smiles. Little Kira. You always were so afraid of dying, weren't you? You never said it. You would never speak of it. When Callus met you, that terrified you, didn't it? You see, Xarkira gets angry. Shut up. It's all right. I understand that I can't fear death in the way that you and others can. Maybe that's why you never talked to me when I tried. Let me ask you this, Kira, Xar, Holloway. Do you really think that you're smarter than my daughter? So Kira, raises an eyebrow and then looks in the prison. You see Valor kind of, calmly just smiles back. And Xarkira flicks. You see the prison attempts to restrict, but it's now being held back by something. Not able to escape, not able to get past this magic, but able to, within it, create her own barricade. But you see that strength that Valor has is being siphoned away still. And it may not last long. Clever girl. Perhaps intelligence skips a generation in the family. You don't think this was my only trick, do you? Very well. She just gestures. And a creature teleports in.
Okay.
It is enormous. It is a giant in stature. It is huge in size. It would have once been a very noble, regal-looking man, but their muscles have been warped and mutated by the power of Hadar. It brims with red magic, its muscles rippling, cords taut and tight, its flesh stretched as if it's been grown immensely by this unfathomable power. It almost looks undead, but there is an intelligence in its eyes, long grey hair, and a crown that's been broken apart by its head expanding, but now the crown almost floats around the crown, the forehead. 2 extra arms made of red and black lava that have coalesced together stretch out from above its shoulders, each gripping weapons of different kinds, a giant mace, a giant axe, in one hand a giant sword, and in the other what looks to be almost like a rod or a wand or a scepter. There's a vague tattered of royal clothing and jewelry around it. Callous. It can't be. You wouldn't. I thought it only fitting, Emperor, that if this is to be your final stop, one last reunion with your king. And you hear Callus kind of talking to the 5 of you. Our Atreides, the king of Gideon. I killed him long ago. At this point, Callus, Xarkira almost is watching you carefully, is almost content to let this moment sink in and let you talk amongst yourselves. She does not seem to be in any sort of rush or hurry, happily just letting this power absorb away from Valor, knowing Siaska cannot aid, and that now Callus is facing this terror from his past. The giant king, this Atreides, looks immensely powerful. Is just brimming with red Hadar energy, entropic magic, and looks phenomenally strong. Probably stronger than Callus himself, like physically. Callus will turn to the 5 of you. Champions, Atreides was powerful, even many years ago when I first faced them. With this much Hadar power, they are easily an even match for Xarkira's own might. We cannot fight them both together. I can fight Atreides. I know how he fights. I know its powers, its strengths. But this will leave you to face her.
You've defeated him before, so...
If you need my aid, call to me and I will come to give you whatever I can. I will keep this thing away from you. We cannot let Xarkira and Atreides fight together. She will complement its brute strength too well. I will lead it away and fight it, but if you need me, call me.
Before he goes, can I cast protection from evil and good on Callus?
Callus would probably see you about to do it and say,
Sentry, I appreciate the gesture. You will need it to face her.
You
I
sure?
will be all right. Trust me. I did not earn my name for nothing.
and you see him like just summoning this giant Magitech greatsword in his hand, and in the other he seems to summon like a rifle, like a Magitech rifle, and he just kind of holds them both together.
Champions, I entrust you with that most precious to me. I know you won't let me down.
Fight well.
And he will leap into the fray, and this Atreides, this mad, Hadar-corrupted king, just bellows, "Curse!"
You will not kill me again, little killer. And then he sort of just dives in after Callus, and Callus just, this way, my old master. And and the two of them begin pulling away, leaving all of you with Xarkira.
Oh God!
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
I didn't expect a hench Hadar king to come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Aerois. Cool.
So, friends, there is no. This is the point. Now that I ask for that magic word that signals everything.
How do you want to kill her? No.
Roll initiative.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Oh. So Siaska is still down on the
I'm
ground
going
or
to inform
separated?
you on a bunch of that stuff
Okay.
immediately.
Okay.
So, first things first.
Oh, baby. That's a good roll.
God.
My best roll will be my initiative.
It begins.
It begins now.
So,
Aerois,
just to
sorry.
make this easier for myself, because I've got a bunch of stuff I need to record in here, I'm
Yep.
going to ask so initiative-wise, who got a nice high initiative? Like,
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Tom,
I
what
got
did you
a
get?
20.
Will 20. Lucius, what did you
Got a
get?
15.
Lucius 15.
17.
17 for Ayla,
I
that's
didn't
fine.
That was
13.
Nova on 13. So I'm just going to put you guys in order in a
Yeah,
second, my
yeah.
proper
I
initiative.
got 13 as well.
Oh, cute.
Nova's dex is probably higher.
Yeah,
than mine.
I'm gonna drop you down to 12 effectively,
yeah.
essentially, just because for me it's a bit easier to do it that way.
Okay.
Quill, I'm gonna put you first. Actually, I'm gonna put you at 21.
Oh.
That is
21?
not tied with Xarkira, by the way.
no.
Yeah. I think she's been more ready for this than we were.
Yes, that is correct.
She's been doing her homework. What a nerd.
Loser.
Wait, I do homework.
Let's not fight her. Let's just insult her.
Math battle.
Just gonna go join the,
Lucius, I'm gonna
the
bump you up
callous
to a
fight
16.
over here.
Sick.
Yeah.
Why's that?
Go. You'll find out.
We'll find out why it's really bad in a minute.
It's gonna squeeze in a monstrosity in between.
Oh man, that's rad.
Oh, that's rare.
Oh, that's rad.
So red.
Oh no.
Like, I know we were meant to be in part of that, like maybe do some RP and stuff, but I was just sat there being like, oh damn. Oh, oh damn. Oh damn. Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Callus is dual wielding.
Gun on a sword. Gun sword.
Gun
I just
sword.
want to know where you got that name.
It's almost like
Magic
a
tech, you know.
Why was he called Callus?
Star Killer.
I don't think we're going to find out.
Man.
Starkiller.
Oh, Starbane.
Starbane. Not Starkiller, that's Star
It's
Wars.
Emperor.
That's the other thing.
It's just
What was Xarkira's name?
Kira Zar Holloway.
Holloway.
Oh, cool.
Kira.
So if I went for that route, I'd be Adkilek from now on.
I'd collect Quill away.
Quill away.
Quill away.
I mean,
Bear with me, guys.
As this
There is a
fight
lot
goes
of
on.
stuff going on in this fight, and I just want to make sure I'm all
it might be
good
a
to
quill
go.
away.
Don't worry, we can fill dead air.
I know you can.
Tom can fill it all on his own.
Blub.
Go.
No.
That's all I got.
Mouth noises.
Right. So,
Thank
gonna
God.
die.
one of you might want to make a note of this, because I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
no.
Tell me something.
And there might be things as the fight goes on, you might get more things. At the start of any of your turns, you can ask Callus. You can just call out Callus, and he will come and aid you. What that aid looks like, you're not going to know until he arrives. How many times you can use it, don't know.
Right.
Any mechanic, including that one, Callus coming to aid you, anything like that, any information you want, you can make on your turn as a bonus action.
Okay.
For action economy purposes, I am going to add a cost to trying to figure stuff out,
Sure.
right? But it's going to be not as high DC, so it's going to be a lot easier to get information, but you do have to spend a bonus action to do it. That is all the information I'm going to give you now. Any mechanics that come up, I'm not going to explain them until you learn what they do, or until you make a check to figure stuff out.
Sure.
God.
Is that an action or a bonus action, or just a bonus
It's
action?
going to be a bonus action.
Okay, fine.
Bonus action to like try and do a quick like I'm going to figure out this thing that's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
as always, this is whilst it is a combat encounter and I have combat mechanics, you are free to do whatever you like. If you've got a crazy, wacky idea, you want to do something that's not expected, go nuts. But just bear with me. There's a lot of things going on.
Sure. Just so I remember, what in your spell storing ring, Lucius?
Got a
What do you
mass
have?
cure.
Mass Cure Wounds level 5, right? I gave that to you last time, yeah. Cool. That's good to know.
Okay.
What about mine?
Are we
Mass
good to
Cure.
go?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
I mean, we could just put it off, right?
We could fill more time.
Okay. In that case, at the top of the initiative, because she not only rolled very well, she has a very high initiative bonus,
She does.
is Xarkira.
I mean, yeah.
She is going to just sort of, not melodramatic, but she watches Callus go as this fight happens, and then she turns her attention back to you. This seems familiar. And then she raises, and she has this long kind of spear-like staff, kind of almost a dark reflection of the Spear of Oracles that Quill carries, kind of magic staff mixed in with spear tip kind of thing.
Flattery,
Imitation
it's,
is-
imitation, highest form of flattery.
Wanted my eye,
And-
got my staff.
She is going to kind of sweep it through the air, and 4 blasts of magic are just going to fly out.
Okay.
And she's going to go nice and easy. She's going to go Quill, Sentry, Nova, Ayla to begin with.
Okay.
So I'm going to do Quills.
We are nicely clumped.
This is a spell attack, so I think technically I will allow you to have resistance
Damage
to
from
it.
spells.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
And the attack against
Is
Quill
that
is a
within
20.
30 feet.
30
Yeah, everybody.
20
Should be everyone
will,
for now. Yeah.
20 will hit,
20 will
regardless
hit.
of shield.
I'm just going to do. Are you going to shield?
No, it would
You're not
still
gonna
hit
shield.
with a shield.
Okay.
get resistance
I'm going to do
against
attacks
spell-
first, and then I'll do
spell
damage.
damage.
So Quill, this is against Sentry. That is a 28 to hit
Yeah,
Sentry.
that'll hit.
This is against Nova. That is a 26 to hit Nova.
Possibly, yes.
And then Ayla, this is a 27. Like
Oh
she's
my god, the 20
pinpoint
against me
accurate.
was low.
Pinpoint accurate.
Wouldn't have hit.
The fire damage against Quilly Billy.
Quilly
Fire.
Yep.
Okay.
Is it's going to change each time. 19 points of fire damage to Quill.
But
As
then
this streak of fire, it is halved, yes, so that would go down to 9.
Okay.
As you see, Sentry's matrix is almost helping to disperse the magical energy as it comes within her, and you can see Xarkira doesn't seem surprised by this. Against Sentry, this will probably be cold. 19 points of cold damage. Again, half down to 9. Nova, let's go with acid. That's going to be 16, so 8 points of acid damage to you, and then to Ayla. That is going to be 16 points of, what are you not? Force damage to Ayla.
16.
16, so half then to 8. So force damage. And she just kind of sweeps these blasts, like, almost like appearing above her and then channeling down as these kind of bolts of magical energy strike. She is then going to wave her other hand as the staff kind of moves, and you watch as 3 mirror image-like shapes appear around her. They almost kind of pull out from her, like almost opposite, as if she was stood next to a mirror and then the mirror reflection came out of her. And they kind of move, and they stay close around her. They don't move too far away from her, and they seem to mimic all of her gestures. Very similar to the mirror image spell. And then she's going to fly up in the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
How high up is she?
She is going to fly 40 feet up in the air.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Okay.
Are the mirror images still
They fly alongside
fly
her.
alongside?
Yep. And with that is going to be the end of Xarkira's first turn. And we go to
Solid.
Keela Cat.
That's a good turn. Well done, Xarkira. Now, frustratingly, we've had this argument before of magic missile versus mirror image, but that it doesn't
If
work.
this is indeed mirror image, I would
true.
tell you if it was the spell. She did not appear to cast a spell. She did not gesture, they just sort of came out of her.
Okay.
Just a legendary cool thing.
Anything that you guys have experienced before in your long adventures, I will basically just say it's that thing. This does not. It is mirror image like, but it is not the mirror image spell.
Okay. Well, I'm going to open up with some classic bacon. So just testing the waters. Is she going to try and counterspell me? She's not. Great. So everyone's got bacon.
Okay.
And I suppose that is an action.
What level are you casting bacon at?
That is
Beacon of Hope.
third level.
Third level.
Okay. Well, okay.
That's not gonna.
And I will bonus action bring out old Elder Quill
Okay.
from
Oldie
the
boy.
Spear of Oracles.
Okay.
And I am going to stay close to Sentry and next to Siaska.
No movement.
I probably should. She likes splash damage spells. She threw a meteor at us before, but I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
And that's me.
At the end of your turn, Quill, Xarkira is going to use one of her legendary actions. And she is going to cast a spell. And it's a spell you know, so I'm going to tell you what it is. If this spell hasn't been used before, you will need to make a check to figure out what it could be. This is a spell you are very familiar with, because you have seen Nova use it many times. As Sentry, Nova, Nova's Echo, and Quill, you feel the ground underneath you suddenly shift as you are reverse gravity.
She's oscillating us?
How dare you?
Oh, how
That's
the
my spell.
turntables.
The great oscillator.
I missed that time.
Can I?
Do you guys remember how fun that was?
That was a good time. I also remember that time when you
I'm going to make it slightly
primed.
smaller. Reverse gravity has a ridiculous radius.
pretty massive.
I'm going to make this basically like a 10-foot column. But whilst you are in it, there is nothing to grab onto. So
Can I fly upside down?
you can fly upside down. Yes. So for you, this is less of a problem. Okay. I don't think you have a hover speed though, do you?
I'm going to say no.
So you do get thrown up 100 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And you are there, but you will be able to move on your turn. Nova and Sentry, you're oscillating.
It's not so fun when it's done yourself. Actually, no, I did it to myself. So.
And
to
Xarkira
yourself.
just does like this gesture and then just seems to throw you up.
She does it with just the middle finger though.
Yeah, absolutely. And that is the end. That was at the end of Quill's turn. Ayla.
Okay.
Hello.
So one legendary action.
Can I so run up and use one of the charges on my hammer to fly up to her?
Yeah, I mean you can just move diagonally.
Yep. I will use one of the things that. That, please. And I would like to hear her.
Okay. Make your
hopefully.
attack.
Or maybe her.
Maybe the
something
echoes
else.
or mirrors.
Excuse me, don't use the term echo.
No, echo is
23
exclusive.
to hit.
Do you know what? 23 won't hit. Just-
Wow.
Excuse me?
Yeah, she, the armored bladed wings almost seem to fold around and are protecting her, and she's an expert combatant and is using her staff to protect herself as well. And there is definitely an element of like magical armor involved here as well, like there is like barriers and wards and things like that protecting her.
One hit.
Oh man, both under 10 I'm assuming. Yep.
Yeah.
So you kind of swing these two strikes, but just with the spear, just parry. The wings knock the blow away.
Can she make a dex save though?
She absolutely can make a dex save. Whoops. That is going to be, it doesn't help when I'm rolling pretty hot as well. 30.
Oh my god.
So
Half damage.
Still damage.
I rolled.
And you are specifically targeting the real Xarkira. The reflections, by the way, are very obvious. They are mirror-like. They almost have like a mirrory sheen to them.
Yeah, that's not for deception.
23 lightning damage.
23 points of line, but halved, yes? So that is going to be
like Elder Quill shit, I reckon.
11.
Yeah.
What a shitty turn.
Unfortunately, the dice did not like
The
that.
dice did not like me today.
11
which
points of
bodes
damage.
Well.
So you watch as she is kind of blasted by the lightning, but for the sake of this, doesn't actually hit Xarkira. It's kind of like weakening her wards and things like that. She's just with a spear, slinging it to the sides, parrying your blows, all that kind of stuff as the lightning is buffeting her.
Okay.
All right. At the end of Ayla, your turn. She's going to use a legendary action. And she is going to look down at little Lucius, all on his own, far away from Sentry's magic aura.
Oh yeah. I mean, 100 feet away from it.
And she is going to, as she's defending off Ayla, point a finger as a green ray.
Green ray.
the roll in question. What's the sitch?
Let me just check.
Actually, my poor.
I believe I have to make an attack, so...
Oh,
In that
no,
case-
the creature targeted by the spell must make a dexterity saving throw.
shit. 5
Total?
total. Does that beat it?
I think you just beat it, dude.
Nailed it.
These are healed dice that he's rolling.
Healing dice.
Oh, he just rolled it twice.
Wow. You're good.
That's a lot of healing.
Yeah.
So much healing coming your way.
A disintegrate spell.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
60 points of force damage.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Fiddle-dee-dee. That was your response for
You
disintegrate.
watch as, like, you know, clothing, parts of maybe the gauntlet, it's broken away as you are struck by necrotic force.
Can I just do some quick thinking?
Yes, you can.
As in Lucius doing the quick thing, I'm doing a slow think.
Yes. At the same time, what I need you to do as well, Chris Trott, is note down somewhere that as this spell strikes you and deals damage, you gain a doom token. As you feel the disintegrate spell, I say it has like a greenish ray, but there is crackling red energy that accompanies it. And normally disintegrate does force damage. This did necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, when a magical effect that deals all of them, necrotic included, is used within 60 feet of me, I would like to spend 3 sorcery points to convert that to acid and take half damage.
Okay.
Oh, Billy Big Boy here.
All right.
Oh, look at it.
Is that from Chromatic Control?
Chromatic control.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's nice.
30. It goes from 60 to 30. You will
That's a
still
reaction,
you will
so-
still gain the doom token.
Yeah, I got the doom token on there. Don't you?
Because that is when she does a thing that deals a certain type of damage, basically. So it doesn't trigger on when you
Okay.
convert it. The Hadar magic still hits you. It's just now acid instead of like necrotic.
Okay.
So it does kind of melt things away and it burns away similar stuff. You're left with these blistering wounds, but you feel this heavy presence around you.
Pretty good. Here you go. Here's a doom coin.
Doom,
He's going to become the Doomslayer.
What you've been keeping for.
Yeah, I've got to use these coins for
Then
something.
we go, Lucius. It is then your turn.
Lucius is going to hindsightedly, which is a word, cast mirror image. That's
Okay.
what he was hoping to do
Okay.
before he got blasted. So he does that just to set himself up.
3 Luciuses in a very similar kind of way to Xarkira's own reflections, but you can clearly see Lucius cast the spell, and Lucius's ones look almost identical, and he's shifting between them. Xarkira's are just moving with her and just have this glossy mirror-like sheen.
And then I'm going to crab walk behind this
Statue.
statue.
Okay, yeah, this broken,
Clacking
crumbling
my little
statue in the
crackers.
dust. All right.
That doesn't happen. Can I have a quick look at free action Xarkira?
Bonus
Not
action.
Xarkira, Siaska.
It's bonus action.
Yeah, I didn't use it. So.
Yeah, if you didn't use it, what would you like to what would you like to do?
How's she doing?
Okay, yeah, sure. Make a medicine check, I guess.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, it's hard to get a read on her. Like, she's alive. You can tell that much. You don't need to check to turn in that. And she's
looking
just
at
holding
Siaska.
aside, and she's like looking up, and she's like looking around at all of you. But like, you can tell that like it's taking all of her strength to just hold off this poison, this virus, as she's doing that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Sweet.
After Lucius, we go to Nova.
Hello. So this whole mirror image sitch with, or not mirror image, but whatever. If I was to do like a hexblade curse,
It would
like,
affect Xarkira.
It will affect
Yep.
Xarkira.
Yeah,
and-
it's not like Mirror Image where they're like,
It's
she's like,
distracting.
it's, yeah, I mean, they're there and they're copying her, but there's very obviously which one is the real her, and like, doesn't seem to be
in
trying
which
to deceive
case, I will very obviously hexblade curse her,
you. Okay, yep, you can do that even whilst being oscillated.
and then I'm gonna cast fly on myself.
That will do it.
There's nothing really offensive I can do in this, but I'll just flap myself somewhere safe. So that's a
Where would
speed of
you-
60, isn't it?
Like to go, yes.
So 5, 60. I guess somewhere close.
Probably get diagonally down to her, right?
Yeah, probably diagonally down to her. So if I'm 100 feet up and I can fly 60 and she's 40 up in the air,
Do you want to be basically next to Ayla?
yes.
Okay, that will
Am I
save
within
me
5
sorting out.
foot of her?
Yeah,
Sweet.
easy. 60 feet, I'd say you can, 60 feet, you would fly down 60 feet, she was 40 feet up, so yeah, you can literally get right
There's
next
a
to her.
little bit of trigonometry in there, but I can't be fucked.
Yeah, fuck that. Yep, so you can get right next to her.
That's about all I can do, really.
The Ganassi.
going?
I heard your city was destroyed.
It still stands. Yours doesn't.
No, long ago it was destroyed. Banter ends.
Fun banter. 6 seconds of banter.
Yeah.
Banter is over.
Banter is done.
Banter is over.
Resume to the killing.
Yeah. So yeah, go for it. We getting attacks? What are we getting? Oh no,
That's
actions
it.
to
That's
cast
all I
flight.
got. That's
Yeah,
it.
sorry,
That's all
I
I-
forget that you
that's
have to
Murder,
cast
She
flight. In that case,
I'm just flapping around.
we go from Nova to Sentry.
Can I Misty Step out of this thingamajiggy?
You can Misty Step 30 feet,
30
and then you
feet.
would fall 70 feet.
If I go 30 feet diagonally down towards Xarkira,
You would get 30
Do you
feet
want to
closer to
missile strike
Xarkira.
her?
missile strike
Yes!
Xarkira.
She's learned from the best.
Yes!
You're up here.
I'm so proud of you. So proud.
I mean, you would
5, 10,
fall.
15,
Got the
20,
green bullet and now we got the blue
25.
bullet.
Just about, yeah. I'd say that you can't land on Xarkira. You can make a attack as you fly
Yes.
past. One attack though.
Okay.
Not
Wouldn't you
two.
be falling like 100 feet?
70 feet.
70 feet.
70
Yep,
feet.
You know,
Okay,
76
fine.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But yes, yep, you can
will
absolutely
do
do
that.
that. I will allow you to make an attack on the way down.
Hell yeah.
You know what? No, make 2 attacks. Go for it.
Oh!
Why not?
I don't
I
know.
don't.
One's the way
This
down,
is not.
and then one is going past
good.
it.
I mean, no, it's not. I want you guys to do cool stuff. Like I think that Sentry like making 2 strikes as she comes down is cool.
13.
I mean, I won't do anything, but
It wouldn't matter.
22 total.
Yeah.
Won't hit.
Try again.
And you guys are not rolling super good.
No, we're rolling
I
Trish.
think that one's better.
18 plus 13. 25?
No,
No,
30,
more than that.
31.
31.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Trot just to help you on the maths because I know
Maybe Ray.
baby might be influencing these
20.
rolls.
Isn't that 20?
Nat 20.
It's not that 20. That would hit.
Yes.
However,
Yeah.
a reaction.
Yeah.
Xarkira causes one of these mirrory reflections to intercept the attack. It
Right.
destroys it
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah.
When it destroys it, I need Nova and Ayla as it shatters glass. And in fact, it's not even the same throw. You take this damage automatically when it is destroyed.
Does it hit Sentry
dex
as well?
save?
It would hit Sentry on the way down, actually, as well. It's not a stone throw. It is
Do I
you are
get
taking
anything
it.
from-
You will get resistance. Don't worry. I'll tell you in a minute.
Thingy?
It's going to be...
Danger sense?
Nope, it's not a saving throw. It's 16 slashing damage, so half for you, because it is normal slashing damage. So 8 to Ayla, 16 slashing damage to Nova and Sentry as this reflection shatters and just casts this cloud of glass all around it. And then you plummet and land.
Oh. Worth it.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I'd like to think
Or a
the sound of you potentially just going, yeah.
21 more points of bludgeoning damage as you
21.
hit the ground, Sentry.
Sensible
And it is
crime.
like you probably superhero landing on your way down.
I mean, there's like a shockwave.
There's a crater.
There's definitely a
Crater.
crater down there for sure.
Hell
And you do see kind of like Xarkira almost kind of react, and she had to throw this reflection to take the attack. But yeah, it does cause it to break apart, unfortunately.
We're going crazy over here.
Sentry, anything else on your turn?
Just opening up with a
That's it for
bullet.
me at the
wound.
moment. Yes.
At the end of the combat round, Xarkira will call out. And you see her eyes flicker red.
Here they come.
Ancient magics, come to me now. Call upon spells of a forgotten age.
And then she raises her hand, and she is going to conjure one of her raid actions.
Raid. Shadow Legends.
Not sponsored.
And she is going to conjure. She calls out,
Blades of misery.
Oh, I love those.
Oh, no.
That's a lot of swords
That's a
on
lot
one
of
mini.
Swords, yeah.
1, 2,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
want
There's
some
like,
you with your sword?
there's like
Oh, it's
12
going for all
swords
of
on that
us.
mini.
8, 9,
That's
10, 11.
awesome.
as you watch, as she calls out, these spectral blades crackling and red magic form up just behind Lucius, pointing in a line that extends from Lucius and is heading diagonally across. It does look like it will fall under Ayla and Nova, but whether this thing can strike you up in the air, you don't know. But it is in a line facing that direction.
So at least Lucius and Sentry.
Is this technically a spell that she's cast?
This is not a spell as you know it.
Okay.
Ancient magics from a bygone age.
Familiar.
This is effectively 10th level magic, which is beyond the scope of.
Oh, okay.
So
This is her like special raid power. She's going to be using these ancient spells.
Damn, that's cool.
I knew it could take out flies, but
What's the way to go on that?
So that
Raid.
is
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
that is the very end. I actually forgot about the legendary actions, but hey, she's maybe being a bit arrogant and she forgot to use all of her capabilities last time.
Stupid.
So, on Xarkira's turn, with 2 enemies facing her, she's going to focus on Nova Vija initially, and she's going to make an attack. She's going to attack you with her blade staff. Nova Vija, that's a natural 20.
Really?
You cannot crit me.
You can't.
I can't crit you,
yeah.
but I can hit you.
You can't hit me.
But I can't crit you. So the
can't.
armor, the adamantine armor, saves you, very Frodo, and being pierced by the cave troll. Oh! But it doesn't quite pierce through into your heart. But you do feel it's a bitter sting. And that is going to be, I'm just going to use the average damage on this to save myself some time. It's going to be 24 piercing damage
Okay.
and 21 necrotic damage. And you gain a doom token.
Here, take a Doom coin.
Doomy doomy doom.
get doomed.
It was blocked by that notebook you picked up at the start of the movie. Beautiful. You know when the bullet is blocked by the notebook?
And
Like
then I would
everything.
need you, Nova Vija, to make a concentration check for a total of, the DC would be 45, so half of that is 22.
And is it? I add my
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution,
It's a
and I
Constitution
get
saving throw.
advantage because I'm more casting.
Nice.
19 and an 18. 19 plus Constitution is
Saving throw.
Saving throw is 3. 20, 21, 22.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So the strike hits, and perhaps if it hadn't hit that adamantine armor, this would have not only been more deadly, but likely broken your concentration. But you just managed to hold on to the energies of the spell, keeping the formulas in your mind as she kind of thrusts this spear, trying to bring you down. Sick.
Is Ayla proud?
She's so proud.
Very good.
Look at you up in someone's face.
Look at you up in someone's face.
Yeah.
That's going to be Xarkira's turn.
Loving this.
Okay.
Quill.
Quill is 100 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, you're oscillating.
Yeah, well, I can fly, so I guess I can.
You can just like literally beat your wings, push yourself out of where the,
Yeah.
the reverse gravity is, and then you can fly.
I'll just fall 50 feet and then flap.
Yeah. Start gliding like a badass.
Yeah. So if I was to say flame strike her and the area that she is in, would it hit her and the mirror? Or is the mirror too
The
far
mirrors
away?
are all around her, yeah. I would say that spells like that probably won't hit the mirrors. It looks like she can sort of like control them and pull them into herself. Things like area of effects aren't going to damage the mirrors, but they would just damage her normally.
Okay, but she also like chose to use the mirror instead of taking
She
it,
seems
right?
to have some control,
Using it
able
to,
to like
like,
absorb them
block
back into
shots.
herself, yes. And it literally seems to be able to use it to block directed attacks.
Okay.
And also a flame strike would absolutely hit Sentry and probably Ayla and Nova as well.
Yeah, it was just if I angled it in a. If it hit
If
both.
you angled it at the back, maybe.
Yeah.
But you don't forget Valerie's there, and you don't know if this prison is going to protect her from spell energy. It seems probably would.
Only one way to find out. I killed Valor.
Oopsie.
Just as a reminder, we have after Quill, providing no legendary actions, it's Ayla, then Lucius.
I will just Sacred Flame. It's a dex save from
Saving
that.
throw. Okay.
And
Ooh, maybe not.
oh,
That is going to be a 19.
oh, I got a 22 to beat that one. So in that case, she takes, or potentially takes,
As a dex saving throw, she will take this. The
9,
reflections are not
13.
able to protect her from
15, 21 damage.
21 points of damage. The kind of flames scorch past, and she has to use some of her barrier energy to kind of deflect it, whittling away at her reserves of energy and stamina, things
Yeah.
like that.
And I suppose I would bonus action. I want to see what the
Forget a million different abilities. I need to remember she has advantage on saving throws against spells. That would have been a 26, but it's fine. We've done the damage. It's my fault for forgetting.
sure. It was 25-ish if you wanted to. Okay, I'll bonus action. I want to take a look at these souds and see. I mean, it
Souds?
seems like they're going to shoot forward, but like, is there anything special
Absolutely,
here?
yeah. The higher you get, the more information you get.
What would I? Is this
This would be Arcana. This is magic.
Arky? 16.
16. Yep, I will tell you maybe not all, but most of the information about this mechanic. So Quill would know these are the Xarkira, and this isn't like Xarkira's chant, like concentrating in the traditional sense. She has like imbued herself with this powerful ancient knowledge and is conjuring these almost living spells. This one, Blades of Misery, you will need to check for each different spell if she uses different ones. You do know that she will probably have different ones that she can use. This one in particular will basically attack in a line, and it will... it basically, yeah, it will be a dexterity saving throw. Anybody in the line, and if it hits you, take damage and maybe other effects as well. I'm not going to reveal those. But you also know that these things act on specific initiatives.
Like multiple times per round, or
I will say with what you get, 16?
yes.
Yeah, it has 3 initiative slots. I will tell you that. Doesn't mean it acts 3 times. But
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So just a dex save to hit a line. Okay.
Yes.
I don't see the range of that at all. It's just
I'll tell you, it's probably going to be about a 90-foot line.
okie doke. So about the entire width of this map.
90 foot straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it can obviously angle diagonally and stuff like that as well.
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about 'em. All right. I won't worry about
I
it.
am sword.
Okay. I won't even communicate that with anyone.
Stand in the line.
I will.
Okay.
Just keep standing there.
All right. End of
Hang on,
turn, Quill.
trust.
End of turn. Yes.
Right, okay.
Actually.
It's time for a legendary action.
Here we go.
Hey, what up?
Who we got? Who we got around? Did you fly? Sorry, Quill. Where did you move to as well? Because you said you flew out.
Oh, sorry. I'm like 5 feet out of the oscillation, and then 50 feet from the ground, I suppose.
Look at all these flying friends.
Do we need more flying things when we all fly?
No, please don't fly any more people.
Hey, cast fly.
I'm gonna
So
cast fly.
Xarkira's going to lose a legendary action, and she is going to. You're concentrating on Beacon of Hope at the moment, aren't you?
No,
I think you are.
don't think I am.
I think you are.
I think you need to think again.
Are you concentrating on Beacon of Hope?
I'm concentrating on Beacon.
Okay. Xarkira is going to use Consume Magic.
Ew.
She will point in the direction of Quill. Give me your power. And just clench her fist. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the save on that?
High.
Yeah? Is it more than 22?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, 7. I've got a +2, so
Your concentration is broken, and you see that Xarkira seems to gain strength. She's getting temporary hit points from absorbing the spell.
You just healed Xarkira.
You didn't heal her.
on purpose.
It's like temp healing. It's shield healing.
Basically,
Was that
killed her.
specific to that spell, or is it just that's what that effect does? Because that'd be cool as hell.
I'm telling you. But that is 2 of her legendary actions.
Okay.
To consume magic. We then go to, after Quill, it is the raid actions turn.
Oh,
You
here
should
we
have been
go.
worried. You should have been worried.
Yeah, no, I should have been. So Lucius and Sentry on
It is going to go diagonally. And it is going to strike. In fact, no. You know what? No, it didn't specify. It's going to go along the ground. I'm going to hit Sentry and Lucius. Sentry, your aura will still affect this. It is technically a spell of magical nature, but it's just not a spell that things can be like countered and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I will say your damage reduction and saving throw stuff will apply to this.
Nice.
So I need Sentry and Lucius to make dexterity saving throws.
What sort of
I think
damage?
you're in range of my
No.
aura.
7.
Slashing damage.
Oh, bugger. 9.
15. 4 is 13.
Unfortunately, you both fail.
Well, I'm out of your range.
You are in my range. You
You're
get
going
plus
to
3.
take. It would normally be 28 slashing damage, half to 14 thanks to Sentry's aura, because I think Lucius is in range, right?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yep, 30 feet. But you both gain a bleed token.
Oh. Hey, take a bleed coin.
Okay.
Are they the same as the Doom
They're
coins?
slightly different.
Oh, they're perfect.
Different.
Coin of blood.
Doom and bleed.
All right.
Bloom.
And then the thing shoots across the battlefield and stays there. I'm just going to leave it in its
So
little
still-
position. It is
still-
still there.
still there.
It kind of shoots across like these blades go streak across the ground, carving into Sentry, carving into Lucius as they strike past, like, and you are left with these bloody, like, gaping wounds. But then it seems to remain there.
Bloody gaping wound.
After the raid action, it is Ayla, then Lucius.
Hello.
Hi.
I will try and hit again, I guess.
And your fly ends at the end of your
End
turn.
of my turn.
Yeah, so you get these 2 whacks in before you have to do anything.
Basically, yes. 27.
27. All right, she's down to 2 of her reflections, so I have to roll now to see if she can use it. That is, she's not able to use it. This is going to go straight through to Xarkira. Roll terribly.
Ooh. Okay. 17 from the hammer to lightning.
Okay,
For the first one.
so 19 total. The lightning is resisted, actually, so that'd be 18.
Bitch.
Oh, but the temporary hit points do absorb some of that. Thanks, Will.
That's all right. Hey, let me know when you want another one.
24 to hit.
24 will not hit. Once again, these
Fucking
bladed
hell.
wings kind of striking in.
Dex save.
Dex saving throw. Yes, absolutely. Natural 20. That's going to be
Yeah.
2 so far. 2 so far.
Fuck.
That's right. Everyone I roll, you guys are going to get back.
Oh, yeah.
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 This
My next one is going to be.
fate.
Sure.
Yeah.
18 lightning damage.
18 points of lightning damage. Great.
And I will scoot round the back and land down on the ground.
Whereabouts? Like over
Sort of
on this
down-
side? Over here?
Down the steps in front of that statue. Not that one, that one. Yeah.
Okay, so to the basically behind Xarkira.
Behind
right.
Xarkira to,
Yeah,
just
on the ground next to a big statue of a grim-looking
Silent.
figure.
rounds of the fly.
Flapping.
How many charges do you have on the hammer?
I only have 2 now.
Oh, okay. Well, still. Yeah.
2 more times. Well, technically 4 rounds. All right, Ayla, anything else on your turn?
No.
All spread out. Don't like that.
Oh, sorry.
It's like we've learned.
Well.
Gross.
Took us 5 years.
Yeah, didn't expect us to be smart, did you? No, we're
30 feet
wicked
range.
smart.
Oh, Lucius, you said Lucius is within 30 feet, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because you said he was. How about Quill?
I'm like 50 feet up.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still
But what
fly.
about to Nova?
Nova's 40 feet.
40 feet
so
off the
I'm
ground.
like 10 feet up vertically away from
Oh, that's
her,
fine.
also-
So you're within 30 feet of Nova.
Yeah.
Nova is 40 feet up.
I also. Well, actually, that's for me to know.
That's for me to know, for you to find out. I guess in that case it would be. Oh, you've all spread out annoyingly well.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Took us 5 years to get to this
Smart.
point.
I can only hit 2 of you with this. That's
Oh,
fine.
boo-hoo.
I'll hit Nova and Quill.
Is this a spell?
It is.
Okay.
Would you like to use your Mage Slayer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you see, I don't believe this is a spell you guys have seen before.
Maybe not.
So yours is a reaction to her casting a spell, so your reaction goes off.
So I can
Nova?
do 2 things. I can melee attack her,
Yes.
and I can also have advantage on saving throws against whatever she's casting.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Sure. It's fine.
Do you want me to do the melee attack? Cause it's
Yes,
probably-
please.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
You never know.
11 plus 13.
24.
Oh!
Just, I mean, it's close. Like the same with the Ayla hit. It's close to hitting. It's like nearly there.
I think it's the total of 5.
Seeing as you have hit the 24, I will say her AC is 25. So again, it kind of just manages to deflect with these bladed wings, and then from her open hand, Emperor Palpatine chain lightning.
Oh,
Oh, well.
oh, is
you're
that why she
forgetting
didn't
about-
target on me?
you
And
forgot-
why she also waited until you were far enough away so your aura didn't give them resistance.
Damn it!
Also, Sentry's aura cannot give them resistance.
No,
because
yeah,
it's too
just
far
that
away. So this is going to be dexterity saving throws from you both, please.
Oh, you've forgotten about my cool feature. Take it like a champ. Dexterity
Crispy
save.
fried chicken,
Yeah.
actually.
Smell good.
15. Probably not
15
enough.
is not enough.
How's a 9 though?
As a 9, not enough.
Oh,
Weird
Take
there.
it like a champ there.
that's
Luckily,
less
I
than
rolled
15.
very bad on the damage there.
Hey. Hit me. And then it does hit me. Start crying.
I wish I'd written more.
43 points of light.
Oh.
Excuse me? I thought you just said.
He
I mean,
rolled
it's
badly.
I then rolled
it's like-
quite well on subsequent rolls.
Yeah, cute.
But yeah, 43
so-
lightning damage.
Oh, sorry, buds.
What's that have?
That's a lot of
Should've been
damage.
moving-
Concentration check. From
Oh, yes, 43 would be 21.
21, yeah. It's doable.
19, 20, 22, 20, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
DC was 21. 43, 43 half.
PGs.
So you still maintain to fly as Xarkira, seeing the two of you kind of within proximity. She blasts Nova, and then from Nova, the lightning jumps over to Quill, and then dissipates. No other targets in the area to strike at.
Yeah, I don't think we have seen that one before.
Yeah.
We've seen lightning blast, whatever
That
it's called.
then goes to, that was at the end of Ayla's turn. Then it is Lucius. She is now out of legendary actions.
sick.
Spaff.
At the start of your turn, Lucius, I believe you have a bleed token, do you not, sir?
I'm bleeding.
You're a bleedy boy.
Still don't know what this Doom is doing either.
Take 1 point of necrotic damage. Sorry, just 1 point of damage. It's not typed. It's just 1 point of damage.
58.
Does the bleed disappear after
No.
that? Okay.
Nope.
Can I do a little check to see how
Oh,
bleed?
you absolutely can. Would you like it on the bleed token or the doom token?
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 3.
Well, I mean, it depends.
Bleed. What's
Medicine.
the check? 5.
5. I will tell you that, yeah, basically...
I'm bleeding.
It will cause damage at the start of your turn. You do feel yourself... your kind of like mind is on fire. You feel sluggish. Your body's kind of like you have this bleeding wound. There's like a little bit of fear creeping up in your chest, and it's not stopping. The bleeding won't stop without any sort of medical. I mean, without any medical attention or magical healing, it does not look like it's going to stop.
Okay.
That is what you learn.
Sick. Well, as a bonus action,
That was a bonus action. That was a bonus action.
Yeah, you
check
have
that.
to. Yeah. He said that at the very start of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So action, please. Or movement.
I'm going to cast a very simple firebolt
Okay.
towards the illusion of Xarkira.
Well,
What illusion?
One of the ones that.
The mirrors.
It's not an illusion.
They cannot be attacked directly.
All
You
right,
can attack
I'll
them.
attack her then.
Yeah. Actually, no, you can attack them. Yeah, you can attack them.
27.
27? Yeah, hits. And you want to go for one of the
I
reflections.
just want to take
specifically.
them out because
Okay.
they're annoying me.
It destroys Nova.
It destroys Nova.
she takes damage because it's going to explode into glass.
It destroys,
damage.
comma, Nova. Okay.
Yeah, so Nova's going to take damage.
Oh, that's good. It's not very good.
a
11
bad
points of
shot.
slashing damage. As the reflection explodes into shards of glass as the firebolt smashes it to pieces, and Nova, you're suddenly covered in all this glass, and it cuts and scrapes at you. But the reflection is destroyed. She has one reflection left.
Do I do a concentration check?
You would need to, yeah. DC 5 or 10.
Good
It's
luck.
minimum 10.
I rolled 2 3s.
That's
Plus 3 is a 6.
Fucking hell.
The DC is actually 10.
Yes.
Sorry, I got it wrong. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's
10 or half the damage.
Oh, yeah.
10 or half the
Big
damage.
souls there.
So I plummet.
40 feet up, right?
Oh my god.
46.
4d6.
Should listen better.
8 points of damage. Technically, you and Sentry are prone as well. You did fall out this guy.
That was the-
That's really good HP then, Nova. Just noted that.
Oh my god, are you really low
Really
already?
touching.
I would have been alright.
Are we talking about like nice HP? Is she on 69 or?
No.
Lucius,
I would have been
Not a
alright.
fun number than that.
Any
Okay, 20,
movement from Lucius?
Lucius is quite happy behind the statue.
Okay.
I shout out, "Me bleed no go."
After your turn, Lucius, the raid
Yep.
action is going to teleport. Well, it kind of moves over.
I'm dead.
And it faces now almost the opposite direction, facing towards Nova, Sentry, and Lucius. Lucius, you will have cover from this attack as it is going down towards you.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're directly behind it, so you can benefit from cover. It'll be half cover, so you'll have a bonus to
Okay.
your save. That is the raid action turn, Nova Vija. Followed by Sentry.
I would like to. Damn it, she's all the way up there.
Yes, she is capable of flight.
I will bonus action activate my sword. Heavens, what? So now the sword is glittery.
Yes.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast her because
From prone on the ground.
I might stand up a little bit.
Okay. Do you want to move?
Move.
Yeah, I'll move away from the thing that is like just staring at me. I guess towards Quill, but not like in a line with him. So maybe like that's it. So yeah.
15. Well, you get 15 feet because you
Yep.
prone half movement. All right. So you stand up. You scurry away, scrambling away as the sword begins to
scurry?
glow. Like a little.
It's
like a little
dignified.
vermin.
It's dignified. It's a dignified scramble.
Tuck and roll and very badassly kind of move to the side.
19 to hit.
19 will not hit.
So I got 4 bolts. Ugh.
Needs to be a 25.
No.
At least.
Right.
Yeah, just no.
Second attack, no. Third.
Why? 20 to hit.
No.
Oh,
It
25.
needs to be 25.
that's
was a
17
doesn't
plus
matter.
11 is a 28.
28 hits. Let's see if it hits her reflection.
10.
It does not. Sorry, it does. It does hit the reflection.
So it will do.
It destroys the reflection automatically. And there are no creatures around for the glass to affect. So all of the
That's
reflections are destroyed.
Do it when they're not.
And that was
there.
on the 4th one.
It's smart to fly away.
So you kind of turn around, these blasts. Xarkira nipping, dodging, weaving to the side, and then the last one just smashes the glass. You notice that when the glass breaks, none of it touches Xarkira. It just falls and almost explodes outwards away from her. Yeah, she kind of like
We're rigged.
yeah. Right, Nova. Anything else on your turn? I think that's pretty much the full turn. Right, bonus move action.
I will look pleadingly at Quill. Help!
Okay.
What?
Sentry.
I'm bleeding real bad.
Okay.
I'll get up.
Sentry,
He's
do you have a
bleeding real
bleed
bad.
token?
I do.
Yeah. I mean, Lucius did say me bleed no go.
6 points of damage.
It's bleeding. Cool.
We all bleeding real bad.
I'll get up and move next to Nova, and
Well,
lay
you've got
on.
15 feet of movement. Where do you want to go? 5, 10, 15 feet there.
And then you're in the sword.
I'm in the sword
Still
zone.
in the sword regardless.
Um,
Well, yeah, that way.
unless. I just want to get close to Nova, so
Yeah, I mean, you can do that.
yeah.
5, 10, 15. Like that.
Yeah.
You can technically go like 5, 10,
I could-
15 like that.
And I guess I'll Misty Step next to her.
Okay, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Bonus action, Misty Step.
And then lay on hands Nova for
Aw.
20 points.
20 points. Nova, do you have any doom or bleed tokens?
One doom.
You have 1 doom. You say 20 points of healing?
Oh, no.
Reduce that by 3. 17 healing.
Oh, that's what
I
it
see.
does.
I see.
Cute.
Sentry, full turn.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sentry.
All right,
I'm guessing bacon doesn't help. Oh no, it's bacon.
Bacon's gone.
bacon gone.
Shake my
Bacon
bacon.
Oh, yeah, let me
At the end of
just
the combat
run
round.
through that.
Couple of things.
Here we go.
The sword vanishes.
Bye.
Oh, sorry, the sword actually would have acted. I forget that it actually acts at the end.
Oh.
Oh no.
Lucius, I need a dexterity saving throw from you. This is going to be with
That
plus...
one.
I was going to say with +5 thanks to the cover. But with a nat 1, that is not going to help you.
Whoa,
wanna
6
try and
and your
nice?
dex.
Please use a different one.
But this is a fox and ivory one.
I know, but I think you sometimes need to just. Oh, okay, eat it.
He's eating it. He's gonna poop it out in about 12 hours.
It's going to come out as a 20 then.
That would be 33 points of slashing damage. And another bleed token.
33.
Yes. Hang on, let me check. Yep.
Are you up?
I'm healthy.
And another
Healthy.
bleed
bleed.
token.
Bleed.
Okay. And as it fades, as it flies past, it vanishes, Lucius. I'm going to put this over here. That ancient spell is now done.
Done, but
Can't
still
wait
in
to
At the
What's
end of the
next?
turn,
No, the next one.
Xarkira summons an ult.
Yeah.
Where have people got? Oh. Oh. She's going to look around, analysing the battlefield. And she is going to. Yes. Eyes of Hadar, gaze upon this realm.
What is that?
Is that an eyeball? Oh, it is.
They're not eyeballs, they are glowing spheres of crackling red energy.
Looks like a testicle.
I mean, okay, sure.
Balls of Hadar.
They are the balls of Hadar. I didn't call them that very specifically. That happens at the end of a combat round. We jump to the start of a combat round. All of you hear a weak voice from Siaska. The magic of Hadar. Your bleeding wounds. I can help you with them. I can call upon aid. I do not have all my power, but I can try and restore you when you need it. But I do not know how long it will be until I can do so again. Whenever you need me, call upon my aid. You can now all ask at any point, any of your turns, you can ask Siaska to provide you with healing starlight. This will provide you healing, but it will also cleanse some tokens from you. But it has a random chance to recharge
Oh.
Right.
at the start of every turn.
So it may not be every turn.
Start of every round.
Combat round.
Yeah,
Yes, combat round.
yeah. Okay.
And that's a bonus action as well?
It's a freebie. Don't have to do anything.
Nice.
Anybody can call upon it.
Sorry, start the combat round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it recharges it, but any of your turns you can call
Okay.
you can call for her aid. So think of it as like a free action on your turn. You can basically say like, "Hey, Siaska, help! We need you," and then she will provide you with healing starlight. But it is a random chance for it to recharge at the start of a new round. All right. At the top of the round, it's like here a bit. Yes. Hello.
It's too late.
Chris Drop.
I had mirror image, but I don't think the line thing would affect it.
It's dexterity saving throw, so it doesn't affect it. It's direct attacks. In fact, actually, before we go into the next round, I just realised break time.
Oh.
We are going to take our break here. Thank you very much. We'll be back with this combat shortly.
Part 2.
Part 2. Bye bye.
See you in a bit.
Bye. 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 I think Sam might have popped out. It's just gone through or something.
Hey.
When Sam comes back, we'll do it. It's fine.
It's okay, let's freeze frame.
It's break time. If you're listening, part 2. See you in part 2. It's the end of part 1. See you in part 2. There we go. No. Yes. I'm assuming that there we go. There it is. It's break. Right, now this is the bit where we say, we're going on breaks. This is for Twitch. That's for podcasts and YouTube and all that kind of good stuff. Tom's dying. He needs it. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
We're going to come back. We're going to try and make this really quick. We're going to jump straight back in. See you in 5. Bye, 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 bye. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to do our dip in and dip out, and we're just going to jump straight back in the game. We've got a lot to do. Up to 60% off on freshstore.co. Go grab whatever's left before it goes. That's it. We're going to jump in. We're going to fade in. Go now.
Go.
Welcome back to part 2, everyone. Our champions are in a battle against Xarkira, former foe, mage of the Valkyrian Empire, and a clever strategist as she has trapped Valor in some sort of magical prison, poisoned Siaska, and summoned an ancient foe of Callus Starbanes to distract him and to focus her intent onto the champions of Aerois. It has been a pretty difficult battle already. Nova severely injured, having just only been healed from Sentry, and many of the other champions having been wounded already. Can I, and I appreciate that this is me using Xarkira's intellect and ability to analyze, can I have what everyone's hit points total, current hit points are?
Hey, I'd appreciate it too.
In reverse order?
Let's start with Nova.
41.
41 for Nova.
Okay.
Lucius.
25.
Oh
25.
my god.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, that was recent.
Yeah, that was just on the last bit.
125.
125 for Sentry.
297.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, yeah, she knows that Ayla's pretty tough.
I've got 80.
80 for Quill. Okay,
High five, bud.
thank you, everyone.
Hey, no problems. Has she got one of those analyzers?
Yeah, is it a Zazaria Perel tech?
This is just her intellect, her vast 30 intelligence.
Burgeoning.
Oh, boy howdy.
Brainiac.
At the start
I
of a
know.
brand new round, remember I have now informed you, you can call upon Callus at any point to come and aid you, and now you have the ability to call upon Siaska to help heal you and maybe cleanse some of these bleeding wounds and the Hadar magic that is oppressing down upon you. Xarkira scans the battlefield with her eyes, just sort of looking down. No, not yet. You haven't suffered enough. And with a swoop of her staff, she is going to make a number of arcane blast attacks. I'm going to do these one at a time because she's going to pick her targets based on how much. No, I'm not going to do that. That's not how it would work. She would target all of these at once. She's going to do 2 at Nova and 2 at Lucius.
Oh shit.
Shit.
So is this the same
Yeah,
as the
strategic mode.
her opening salvo?
Yes.
Protect Nova against one of them.
Yes, would you like to make a disadvantage? I'll do that one first then. I mean, it's still pretty high Sentry,
Yeah.
unfortunately. That's going to be a 31. She's
No,
incredibly
that doesn't hit
accurate.
Pretty high.
Nope. It doesn't hit me.
Nova, the next one is... I think it's still going to hit you because it's 22.
No. Yeah.
Lucius. Oh, that is 21.
Yeah.
Hey, against some of you, I mean, still pretty low, but yeah, 23. All pretty low. I'm just going to take the average damage on these. That is going to be 15, so 30 points of fire damage to Nova and 30 points. It is 2 different strikes, Lucius. So the first one will do 15 points of fire damage and then 15 points of force damage.
So 30 straight up.
For Nova, 30 because she's going to not do anything that you're resistant to.
I'm going to chromatic control the fire to ice.
And
So
then
15 of that becomes 7,
7, so you...
but still 15 for the other one.
Yes, 22. So if you're going to go down, don't waste the sorcery points on chromatic control.
Right, 22 keeps you up, right?
Does 22 keep you up?
No, they're not sorcery points. They're just a reaction.
It's just reaction.
It
Yeah.
would keep them up.
Okay, yeah, if it keeps you up, do it, but
It keeps
I
me up.
didn't want you to go down
night.
and still use it.
Is that a spell
Are you
for
still up?
Sentry's benefit?
Just about.
It says ranged spell attack, so I'm going to say yes.
So
So
you'd actually
Nova
take half
would
of it.
take 15, because it would half it.
Heal back 15.
Technically it'd be 14, because it would half it to 7 twice. Stupid math. So Sentry, your aura is protecting from these blasts, but yeah, and then down towards Lucius as well. And I'd say that because she's flying up high, the cover is not going to help you, Lucius. She's
Lucius spits blood onto the floor.
seeing that, she just looks down, and there's something is ticking away in her mind. After that, Xarkira, it is Quill. I will point out, it goes Quill, the raid action, Ayla, Lucius, the raid action, Nova, Sentry, the raid action.
Well, those are the 3 slots.
Those are the 3 slots. It doesn't necessarily mean it attacks every time. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
And there are these
Eyes
Hadar's
of
balls
Hadar.
are on the battlefield right now.
Eyes of Hadar.
That's balls.
The orientation of them, they've got some crackling energy. Does that indicate anything, or is that just a mini?
This would be a bonus action on your turn to determine something. I would say that I'll give you this for free. The crackling energy is just the mini.
Sure.
So they are surrounded by energy, but it's not pointing in
It's
a
a
certain
solid
direction.
thing.
It's like a ball of energy, and
So
it's
like those things that you touch, the glass balls.
yes, but without the glass.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like ball lightning,
Right.
Oh, I love
made
that.
of red and dark energy.
Cute.
That's
Quill.
so goth.
Yeah, that's too goth for me. All right. Well, I'm gonna. So I need to be within 60 feet of mass cure wounds. I use the spell all the dang ass time. Am I within range of? Oh, I'm currently 50 feet up.
Yes.
So where will I need to get to in order to hit? If I can hit Ayla as well, that's a nice bonus.
Right now, you can hit everybody.
Oh, all right.
If it's 60 feet, you can hit everyone.
Um,
And you can see Ayla just
I have
about, I'd say, because you're flying up in the air. Yeah.
Okay. I also still want to get into a position where I'm not in not grouped up with everyone. So I think I will, still being 50 feet in the air, just go more towards the center of the map. That works.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll just do a mass cure wounds at, oh my god, it's either 5th or 8th. 8th. So
Shit.
that is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 d8 of healing. Is she going to do anything
Plus your
with that?
wisdom modifier, right?
Plus 6, yeah.
Yep.
Is
No.
it no counter?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Try not
Everyone.
to counterspell as much because it's not very fun for you guys.
That is
I'm saving one.
45 healing.
45 points of healing to everyone. Now remember, those of you who've got Doom
Dude.
tokens. Who's got Doom tokens?
Oh yes, yeah.
One each.
One.
One.
Nova, it's reduced by 6. Lucius, it's reduced by 2. The healing.
Is that a d6? That
Seems to be.
seems to be. That would be a bonus action to find out, right? As a bonus action, I'm going to use my feature to restore Harness Divine Power. To restore a level 3 spell slot.
Okay. It's your bonus action, yeah?
That's my bonus action, and I've moved as well, so that is my turn.
That's your
Turn.
turn. At the end of your turn, Quill. Xarkira's going to use a legendary reaction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Legendary action.
Yep.
And she
Yep.
is going to cast a spell. This is a 6th level spell, so it will cost her 2 of her legendary actions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. Ignore me. That's a different thing. So this is just 1. And she is going to, again, I don't think you've seen the spell. Anybody can make an Arcana check if you would like to know what it is, so that you can, for the purposes of things like counterspell and
Sure.
2.
like
At a
that.
cost or anything?
No, for free.
19.
19.
Yeah. Natural one.
I just want to know the name of it at least.
It is called Circle of Death.
Even I don't
like
know that
the words
spell.
of that.
So this is going to target a 60-foot radius sphere. So it's basically going to catch
Everyone.
Quill, Sentry, and Nova. She can't put it directly because she can't hit herself with it.
Oh.
It does affect every creature in the range. and
Does
she doesn't
that
want to affect
mean
herself.
Siaska too?
Yes, but Siaska is not affected. By it.
Sure.
She's
Okay.
a goddess. Old Echo will be affected by it though.
Echo's
Echo's
100
been
feet up.
oscillated.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
6-foot
oscillating up
radius
there.
sphere to hit Quill. Yeah, it would actually probably ignore the Echo actually because it would be too high.
It's still just
Just-
oscillating up there.
See, it's useful though. It's kind of useful. Like, I have plans for Echo.
Okay. This is a Constitution saving throw from those who are affected. Nova, you have a Doom token, yes?
Yeah.
Do you have a Bleed token?
No.
Am I affected? Yeah.
No, this won't actually hit you. Where's my...
Get those circles out.
Get your bloody circles out.
Get them out.
You
What's
pussy.
Show me your circles.
60 feet. I think this isn't even actually...
That's a 20 in. Yeah.
You need to also flip that horizontal because I'm 50 feet up.
Yeah, I don't actually think she can get Lucius and not include herself in it.
He's had
Actually,
enough.
no, she could. If I did it like this...
He's had enough.
This will clear.
He's had
yeah,
enough.
No, she can hit Lucius.
No.
Con save.
Constitution. Lucius, you have a bleeding token, yes?
Oui.
Just
And
the
a
one or 2?
I got 2.
Then you have, unfortunately, a -2 to your Constitution saving throws.
I have a Doom.
Doom, you're going to take some extra damage if you fail it. Oh, actually, no. Even if you succeed.
Oh, did my healing do anything with bleed or doom?
Oh, very well reminded. Thank you, Quill. Yes, it does. How much did you heal? 45?
45.
Yeah, in that case, you could remove up to 4 bleed tokens.
Oh.
But no dooms.
No doom.
So none of you have bleed.
Yeah.
So actually, you don't have -2 to that, Lucius.
Sick, bro. Sick
Okay.
healing there, bro.
Hey, NP, BP,
Right.
Nice.
So
LY.
Quill, Sentry, Nova, Lucius. What'd you get on your con saves?
15.
I'm going to use my Indomitable to roll again.
Okay. 15 is not enough, I'm afraid.
That was a natural one,
This
so...
is a spell.
Oh, she get resistance.
Resist.
Well, Nova does.
I'm out.
So yeah, you failed.
Nat 1.
I got an unnatural 20. Yeah.
So I believe that's a failure from everyone.
Yep.
Let me...
Circle of death.
Can you point around the table and say failure, 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 failure again?
We just
Make
start
it feel like it's
washing
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That's a
Oh,
big
that's a lot of
dice.
D6s.
A lot of sixes.
Oh, God.
I think I'm dead.
Well, I don't know. You just got 45.
I mean,
39 points of necrotic damage, halved to Nova and Sentry.
Oh, okay.
So that would be
Sentry spell.
15, 17 necrotic damage. Nova, you do take an extra d6 because you are doomed. So that's another 5.
Oh god, this doom is nasty.
The recent timeline of Lucius is he coughs up blood, gets healed, like, oh yeah, and then coughs up blood again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Those of you who took that damage, each of you gains a doom.
Oh, dang.
And as you are hit by the necrotic energy of Xarkira's spell, as she just erupts this sphere of darkness that just absorbs the life force around you, catching pretty much everybody but Ayla, who is tucked away behind. Ayla, you watch as they're all shocked by this, and you feel this oppressive red lightning kind of pressing down on you. That was at the end of Cool's turn as a legendary action.
Oh yeah.
The raid action.
raid action.
Oh
Who
my
is...
God.
So, choose two... The spheres erupt in a 15-foot aura around them. Any creatures within the aura must make a constitution saving throw.
No, wait, wait.
Auras. Oh, the eyes.
Yep,
Yep.
constitution saving throw.
That's better.
I don't know if we can actually.
You certainly can.
No, I rolled terribly.
Or if you roll terribly, then
Doesn't that turn into a 25, or is that just strength?
strength.
Strength.
Ah.
18.
18 is not enough.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, that's bad. So we got 5 for Ayla. What about Nova and Sentry?
13.
13. 24. 24 is a success against
Oh.
these effects. So that is going to be everybody. So Nova and Ayla, you both gain a doom and a bleed token.
Oh, sure. Here, have
And your
a doom
speed
token.
is reduced by 20 feet
20.
Oh my
till the
god.
end of your next turn.
That sucks
End of
balls
next
for me.
turn. So you're
Okay.
at
2 turns. I have
25. Well, 25 is still better than
Yeah,
10.
but I can't do anything if I don't have.
You might be able to whack Hadar's balls.
No, they've moved.
Oh, yeah. So they're all just flying back
Yeah.
away from us.
Well, it's a
They
random
bouncy.
direction.
They might do another thing. They might have
Yeah.
more than one ability.
That's it. That's the turn.
Maybe. But that 15 feet thing is not a problem now.
If I
guess.
used a fly charge, would it be halved?
It wouldn't be half. It would be reduced by 20. So you get a 40-foot flight speed instead.
Could I still reach her?
She is 40 feet up in the air, but the platform she's currently above is 15 feet off the ground where you
So
are. So
no, I
she
can't.
is 55 feet up in the air, so you cannot.
Okay,
quite
I
reach her.
will.
You could move and start making your way. You could ready an action.
Bums and piss and shit. I will move
Gross.
towards the platform and hold an action to hit her if she's close enough to me. What a waste.
You can do your movement's 45, right? So it'd be 25, so you can get to basically here this corner.
I was gonna go more up the platform.
Oh,
Yeah,
right here.
like from where I was,
Yeah.
go up the platform, up straight up towards Xarkira.
This is 15 feet high.
I can jump that, right?
What's your strength?
25.
15
said
foot
I could
Make an
jump.
vertical leap.
athletics check for me.
With
You
advantage?
probably can. Yes. I don't know why I'm asking if you're.
No, I rolled a 5 again, so it's only 18.
But don't you replace it with your strength score?
Yes, 25.
Yeah, so there you go. Yes. That's why I'm like that. I will say that's going to take the rest of your movement.
That's
to
fine.
Jump up here, though.
That's fine.
So you want to be like here.
Yeah.
You are within 15 feet of the
shoot.
ball.
No. I just
one
found out
across
about
then.
that. Go
Go
across so I'm not. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So directly underneath her.
Yes. All right. Ayla, end of turn.
Well, yeah, I'll hold an action to hit her if she is.
She's within range. Within slappy range.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. In that case, she is going to use one of her legendary actions, and she is going to cast Quill, Nova, and Sentry. She's going to cast Blindness, Deafness.
Oh,
I need
damn.
3 to make Constitution saving throws.
Con save
I
again.
believe so.
Damn.
Let me check. My memory on a spell is not perfect. I don't use it that often.
Blindness, deafness, I think I've got.
Constitution.
20.
Okay, fail.
1.
She's a,
3.
She's one of the most powerful mages in existence. Her
Yep.
DCs are high.
Roll a 9, I failed.
All 3 of you are blinded. She is concentrating on this.
What's the? Yeah, I can't remember what the.
Disadvantage, basically. You can't.
How long it lasts? I mean.
1 minute or until
Oh, concentration. Yeah.
concentration. So she just casts it out, and your eyes fill with black and red mist. You can no longer see as her magic floods.
Taking my eyes again.
Yeah.
And my ears.
That was the end of Ayla's turn. Lucius.
I'm going to call out weakly to Siaska.
Yes.
If you could assist me in any way.
She will hold her side. Not just you, Lucius. All of you. And she will hold her hand up.
Oh shit! I thought it was a one person.
Oh, no. Cleansing Starlight. Each hero in the battle, that's you guys,
That's us.
that's you're the heroes, heals 3d8 plus 10 HP.
Oh.
That's going to be 14, 24 hit points to everybody.
Oh, nice.
And everybody removes, anybody who has them can remove up to 3 tokens. Your choice, whether it is Doom or Bleed.
I'm taking away 2 dooms, 1 bleed.
Taking
Okay.
away a doom and a bleed.
Okay,
I do.
I'm left with 1 doom.
Yeah.
nice.
So, oh, you still got one.
1 Doom. So as she reaches up weakly, like still holding off this poison, this virus, she reaches up her hand, and you feel the air around all of you become like twinkling starlight, and you feel soothing energy flow into your bodies. Your wounds begin to knit back together, and you feel that oppressive magic kind of lifted away as she provides you with this healing, this cleansing starlight.
Okay.
And that is a free action to do on your turn, Lucius.
Does that
Bless you,
affect
Siaska, thank you.
the blindness or deafness?
She doesn't have Spellbreaker.
Oh shit!
What kind of healer is she?
I know.
Not a healer. She's a goddess.
Yeah, she's my goddess.
I'm just going
I
to
love
try
her.
and knock
Not more of it. She said spellbreak.
Xarkira's concentration with a simple firebolt.
Good
Just a
idea.
firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay. Saving up all the spells, I love it. Saving up those big boy slots.
29.
Is that a natural 20?
No, it's a 16.
29 will hit, and she has no reflections.
I'm fucking straight. 4d10.
She does have fire resistance, though.
What?
Oh.
That's good.
She also has lightning resistance as well, yeah. Weird.
Come on, 4 10s. Here we go.
That is not 4 10s. I got 1 10. 15. 27.
27, not bad.
I'm
Yeah.
going to
Yes.
chromatic control. Did I do that this turn?
Not this turn, no.
No, you've not used your reaction. You just got your reaction back.
I'm going to convert that to ice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You channel it into ice, and she's resistant.
I bet
Oh.
She's resistant
yeah,
to
she's-
everything.
Well,
Not everything.
no, she's gonna have something. Probably Radiante. Oh,
Okay.
wait, I hit her with a radiant spell, didn't I?
Was not resistant to it.
Whoa.
I can only do it into my.
Oh, yeah.
Dunker.
Ah, right.
Unless.
She knows what each of us have.
Yeah.
That's what she's done. She's done lightning, cold, acid.
Yep.
I'm going to.
And then she has natural resistance as well.
burning a first level spell to gain a chromatic, a font of magic sorcery point.
Okay. All right, as your bonus action, you're going to spend to get a sorcery point back.
To get me 6, which is just what I need.
Okay, alrighty. After Lucius, it is raid action. The things explode. Nobody's around them.
Okay.
Nothing.
So that's
Okay.
all they do, but they do move.
They move
Still.
randomly though.
That's okay. Just wait for them to walk off the battlefield.
Yeah, most of the things I do randomly do that.
Do. You said do again. Do. Oh, so one has gone right in front of Sentry and Nova.
Question: would Xarkira have had to make a concentration check?
Yeah, for
Lucius's
Ah,
attack?
yeah.
How much damage was it? It was
27.
half, so it was 27 halved would be... Well, it's half of half, because she was resistant. So
Oh.
it would be 10, DC 10. Yep, I will make a concentration check. It's low, but I think it's still going to succeed. Yep, still succeeds. 20.
Worth a try.
Yep,
Yeah, no,
absolutely.
that was
got to knock it off.
memory.
Thank you for pointing out. All right, that is the raid action. Nova Vija, followed by Sentry.
So I am blind. I cannot see. However, my echo can. And I can make attacks from my echo space, which means I'm gonna Eldritch.
It's a spell, not an attack. This has been an issue before, but Eldritch Blast is technically a spell. It is not an attack. The echo is good at making melee attacks or range attacks with a ranged weapon.
In which case I can't do shit then, because
Can you not teleport the echo?
only I can magically swap with it, but I don't think I really want to be blind and 100 feet up in the air.
No, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, on 67 health.
It's probably not a good idea.
No.
I mean, you can make attacks. You know where she is. It just disadvantage on each attack.
Yeah, the thing is, I just can't get next to her with all of this now. Like, I was going to Misty Step, and
Now you
try-
can't see. Yeah.
but I can't see. I can't get to her.
Yeah.
It's better to try with disadvantage. than
Yeah,
do-
I'll do some disadvantage
Sure.
Eldritch Blasts, because that's all I can do.
You can still move. Remember, even with blind, you can still move.
Just don't move and fall off the
Well,
platform.
I'd say that
Because,
Nova
like-
is spatially aware enough to know that there was a 15-foot drop behind her.
But also because I could see through Tiangong's eyes.
Sure.
Could I use that knowledge to kind of, I want to move away from the scrotum.
Yeah, I'd say you can't use it to get rid of the disadvantage because you're concentrating on the cast of the
Yeah,
spell.
yeah.
You can't look through the eyes, and she could easily move. But I'd say for movement, yes, you can do that.
Yeah. In which case, can you move me towards Vala? Like, not necessarily towards, but that direction.
Like this, like here, all
Yeah.
the way back.
Just kind of away from everything.
Okay.
And let's see if I can do some Eldritch Blasts and
Alright.
not shoot Quill in the face.
What?
That is an 8, 19 to hit.
Whoa, that's close.
Fortunately not.
Natural 1 and
That's even
3.
closer.
She's really honing it in.
3, 14,
The disadvantage, unfortunately, just unable to see.
23.
Sadly not.
Let's
The
try.
blast, just without being able to see, just go wild around her.
Bonus action. Could I can't remember what it is to words, Kim.
That's right, take time.
Like de-summon Tiangong, and I can't remember if
Right, so it's a bonus to summon them is a bonus action,
Yeah.
right? So it'd just be a bonus action to summon them in a new place.
So I would like.
I don't think there's
to-
any. You don't have limited uses of it, right? You can just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to summon them, sort of at the base of Xarkira. Yeah, maybe just a bit further, like maybe where Ayla is. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that? Yeah, that's still within range of me.
All right. Without anything oscillating, Xarkira's going to end and reverse gravity. Just a free action. She just chooses not to have the spell continue.
Shit, I was going to use that as a funnel.
Maybe that's why she got rid of it.
Shit.
Anything else, Nova?
That's all I can do.
All right, Sentry, you're up.
I'm thinking of calling on Callus to get rid of these orbs.
Calling on him to knock her down. As soon as she can get within range,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
this flying is annoying.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I'll ask Callus to come and bring her down then.
Okay, so you kind of what? You just call out to him?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You call out, and you can see you guys have been focused on this battle. Not that you can see, Sentry, you're blind. But those of you who can see, the whole battle that's been going on, Callus has been fighting this Aerois off in the distance and kind of like fighting and going back and forth. And you can see a piece of his armor being broken, but the fight seems to be evenly matched. And when he hears Sentry call out, "Callus, we need you," or something like that, he just kind of drops to the ground and immediately teleports. He's going to arrive.
I missed that.
So, the Might of Gideon.
Oh!
Callus is occupied with a second battle against an ancient foe during the battle, but can be called upon to provide encouragement and aid in an attack. At the start of any player's turn, they can call for Callus to assist them in the fight. Callus appears on the battlefield until the start of the next turn of the player who summoned him. Whilst present on the battlefield, Callus has a 30-foot aura that grants advantage to attack rolls and saving throws, and he grants half cover to any hero within 5 feet of him. He can also make one of the following attacks: the Tassadar Volley Cannon, Blade of the Empire, or Protectors of the Multiverse.
Okay.
He teleports, arrives in front of you, Sentry. "I can't spare long. What do you need?"
Need you to bring her down.
Which would attack? This is out of character. Which attack would you like him to do? The best options here, considering you're blind, Tassadar Volley Cannon is basically like all creatures in a 15-foot wide big line. Blade of the Empire is a single creature that has a chance of, on a crit, doing a lot of damage. Protector of the Multiverse is he instead enhances an attack of your own, allowing you to use his attack bonus or saving throw DC and dealing an additional damage on a hit.
I think the blade one.
Blade of the Empire.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, Sentry, I would like you to roll a d20 for me, please, and add 18.
Oh.
24.
No, I think that's just short.
Not enough.
Any bonuses from you? No.
What did you roll?
4.
I rolled a
I know.
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6. Yeah. So, 24. With that.
We're having such bad luck.
Better than me.
No, I mean, it's the way it happens, guys. You gotta remember, this is how it goes. So, Callus arrives, and he kind of pulls the sword back, and he leaps up into the air to strike Xarkira. But it's like she knew he was coming. She just sensed, kind of knowing what he was going to do, and as he strikes, the bladed spear just kind of locks with the blade. "Not today. I'm sick of you and your pathetic mission. I don't take orders from you anymore." And just shoves him back, and he stumbles back, unable to fully land the strike, pulling next to you, Sentry. "I'm sorry, Sentry."
It's okay.
But he will remain until the end of your next turn to provide those other benefits.
They are good benefits. And we are
Do
friends.
keep in mind, if you guys have any reactions to boost stuff, I'm happy to allow those as well, or I'm happy to retroactively, because a lot of things are moving quickly.
I guess the only thing is Portent, maybe, but
Portent would have been good.
Yeah.
Or even Driven to Purpose. I'm happy for you to use it on Callus's behalf. If you'd like to do so now, we can retcon it. I know you guys are having a hard time.
That's alright, because I forgot about it, so it's fine.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I'll take the L.
Okay. In that case, from Sentry, that is just a free action at the start of your turn, Sentry. It's still your turn.
I kind of want to figure out what this poison thing is with Siaska, since I can't.
Yes. Also, those of you who were blind, you can remake the saving throw at the end of the turn. Sorry. So any of you who were affected by it, attempt to make it.
Con save?
Constitution saving throw, yes.
I don't think I've taken
18.
a turn.
Is that with your +3
Plus
from
3.
Sentry?
So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
No, sadly not.
Yeah. I think it happened after my turn, so
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So Sentry, your full turn now.
I want to move next to Siaska.
Okay.
I know I'll probably take an attack of opportunity, or I could probably do it and stay within its reach, actually.
This thing doesn't
It
make
doesn't
attacks.
do attack.
Attacks, oh
Doesn't make
cool.
attacks.
Okay.
It's dead.
I want to figure out if this poison, if it's like just normal poison, or if it's like a curse or like a spell.
You can make a medicine check.
18.
18. It is a magical poison
Okay.
of almost distilled from Hadar's essence. You get the sense that this poison has been specifically made to weaken a divine being. It is an incredibly powerful not liquid, but like is a concoction that has been made specifically with the purpose of weakening a divine being.
Okay. So would something like remove curse work?
I will tell you, remove curse, cure poison. This will not affect it. Siaska will fight it off in time, but your mortal magics are not enough to penetrate this right now.
Okay. Good to know, good to know.
I would say, with an 18, if you did use a spell that can remove a poison, or any ability that can remove a poison, it will probably help Siaska, because you will be helping her fight off this, and I will say that her healing starlight will automatically recharge.
Cool.
Because right now it's a random chance she has to gather her strength back. So I'd say if you remove poison or cast any kind of spell or do anything that would, remove the poison from her, that would do so. And you are technically blind, but I imagine this is almost like touching her, like kind of sensing her with the matrix, like, I'm not going to worry about you being blind and making that check. Same with, like, you can find her and use lay on hands on her, you can cast spells on her, like, I'm not going to worry about that stuff.
Okay. So can I use 5 lay on hands points to neutralise the poison?
I will say you do your best. You don't neutralize the whole poison, but you kind of take some of the brunt away. And Jessica's like, "Thank you, Sentry."
It's not much, but it's as much as I can do at the
It
moment.
helps, and that will automatically recharge her healing starlight,
Nice.
cleansing starlight ability.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would have been a 4, 5, or 6 on a d6 at the start of the turn. So 50-50 chance.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Definitely a good shout.
Yeah.
And then at the end of your turn, Sentry, if you're done,
Yep.
you can make a new saving throw, Constitution saving throw, with your bonuses and all that good stuff. And you have Callus, so you technically have advantage on the saving throw.
24.
24. Let me check. I believe that is enough, just. You feel the matrix, and knowing that Callus is present and sensing everything going on, you manage to force that Hadar magic from your eyes, and it does end the effect.
Nice.
24.
Sweet.
So you're no longer blinded.
Cool.
All right, end of turn.
That is my end of turn. Thank you.
All right. Sentry, unfortunately, you are within 15 feet of one of these
Yeah.
energy spheres. This is going to be the last time they appear. They're going to vanish after this. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 24.
Yeah, fail. I've got an 8.
Oh, does
Okay,
that have
I-
advantage because of Callus, though?
With advantage, yeah. All saving throws and attacks. All saving
9.
throws and attacks. 9. All right, that's a doom and a bleed token.
Alrighty.
All right. And your speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Okay.
All right. At the end of the round, Xarkira looks around. I really did expect more. I had so much about all of you, and yet this is just a bit too easy. And she's going to... Yeah, you're all on the ground. She's going to look up, and with her ancient spells, she's going to call down... Scythe of Impending Doom.
Okay.
That's a really big size.
Oh, I want one of those.
Hey, that's right in front
Well,
of me.
just below you, a giant spectral scythe, like it is swung from a pendulum, is going to appear. It is pointing to the left and right towards Sentry and the statue where Lucius is currently placed.
Okay. Oh, so it's
It's in front of you, but it's not going in your direction
Yeah.
currently.
Yes.
You're above it,
Quill is
yeah.
like looking down on
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Use it.
That's mine now. Thanks.
Pocket.
Yoink.
Save
Like a
that for
magpie.
later.
That is at the end of the round.
She can give up now if she likes. That's a free action.
If she's bored,
Okay.
she can go.
It's not that she's bored. She's
Well,
just
like,
she said what she said. She said what she said. I am going to.
There's probably some other dudes on the
She's
battlefield.
smart. She's not. She's gonna stay. She's gonna stay up in the air where she's like. So far, she's been safe. Why would she do anything else?
Why indeed?
And she is going to use her arcane blast to make 4 attacks against. Ooh. Lucius, you still look pretty injured, don't you?
Yeah.
Quill and who's still blinded? Nova. Yep, she'll make an attack against Nova because then she gets advantage on the attack roll. So against Nova. Not great. That's still gonna be. Well, it's still gonna be 22.
Yep.
Against Sentry, you're no longer blind. She's not attacking you. Quill, you are blinded, yes?
I am.
That is going to be a 28.
Oh.
Lucius. You do have some... Oh, no, she's up. Yeah, she won't get covered from this. Like 36, it does hit you. Sorry. And who else? Nova, Quill, Lucius, Ayla.
Are these the spells again?
These are the Arcane Blast, yeah, her basic kind of like magic attack. Yeah, that's like 30 something. Crazy.
Use my reaction already.
That is going to be... you know what? I'm just going to do force damage to all of you. That's going to be 16 points of force damage. It is a spell, so Quill... I think everybody but
I'm
Nova.
50 feet up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Ayla does, however, I think still within 30 feet of Sentry.
So it's half.
So it's 8.
So 16.
You are.
Sentry.
So 16. Sorry, well, that was the
16
entire
force.
thing. Yeah.
Yes, that's
Okay.
the whole thing. And she just kind of launches this fusillade of attacks down on you. Quill.
Her flying
Yes.
is out of magical origin. Or
It's
wings.
not a spell, but her bladed wings couldn't like lift like yours can. So you assume it is magic, but maybe not the fly spell.
Bring her down.
Yeah.
Or just kill her.
I want to cast anti-magic field, which centers on me. I can. My wing. I've since removed the attunement of it. Is it magical? Can I still fly with that wing?
Did we?
I would say it does have Magitech components, but the main construction of that wing is like leather and metal and it's engineering.
Yeah.
I will say you will have a half flying speed because it's like you're having to rely on like, you know, it's harder to work and flap, but it's you could use it to fly and glide and stuff like that, but
Because we used an air elemental to.
yeah, there is magical
power.
components in it, which is
So-
why maybe you can fly a bit faster, but I'd say at half speed you can still fly.
25 feet of movement then in that case. Because if I started it here, the anti-magic
Well,
field...
I was going to say, why don't you move and then cast it?
Because I want to catch this scythe at the same time.
Oh, I see it.
Ooh. Oh, big bird brain.
But if I moved 10 feet, then cast it, I would then have half of 40, which is 20 feet of movement left.
You can definitely get
Which
next
means
to
I could
Xarkira.
then also get Xarkira.
Yeah, that's
I'm casting this at 9th level as well. Because I don't have an 8th. So I'll move 10 feet forward, anti-magic field, catch the tip of this scythe, I suppose.
All right, so let's do the scythe first. This is an ancient magic.
Yeah.
It is.
Even at 9th level,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to ask you for a roll. I need you to make just a spell casting ability. This is going to be just d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
+6. Okie doke. 10.
Oh my
You
god.
got any ability to change that? Use-
I was saving my portent specifically for if Xarkira tries to do anything here.
saving it, you know, you only get to use it if you're not all dead.
True.
I don't think actually your portent would even, with that bonus, your portent wouldn't do it.
I mean, my portent is before the roll. I didn't do it, so again, take the L.
Unfortunately, the anti-magic field, this is magic, but it is of a realm of magic beyond. This is powerful stuff, and it does not affect the scythe.
It's fine. That wasn't my target because I'm going to blindly fly towards Xarkira.
Kind of fly this way 20 feet.
Echolocating.
basically.
Yeah.
There's like the Arrested Development.
And if she will be within my anti-magic field.
How big is the field?
It is a 10-foot radius sphere.
And you're flying 50 feet up in the air. Well, basically to match her 40 feet
match
up in the air.
I want to collide into her basically.
You probably will.
I probably will.
40 feet. Her magic wings, her bladed wings.
Everyone fell! Everyone fell!
Fix it, don't worry.
Hey, do you remember that held action you had?
I did have a held action.
You
No,
did.
it's a new round. Does it still count?
No, it's- you haven't taken a turn yet.
Well, I did it.
Ayla smash.
So, first things first, she's 40 feet up in the air.
My arm.
Towards my strength beach.
Would her concentration go on
Oh yeah, if
blindness
she's
and
taking
stuff?
damage.
Any magic that she was maintaining, so concentration,
It's
blindness,
big
and deafness,
play.
is
There's
gone.
nothing
We're not
left.
blind.
You're not blind. The flying, her wings seem to be magically enchanted to allow her to fly, which is why she fails to the ground. You also see some of her defenses break away as well. I did describe her as having like magic barriers and wards earlier.
Everybody get it.
Thing is, I'm also
but-
sacrificing myself.
Yeah,
Because I can't
yeah.
do a lot
You
of
can't
it.
do anything now.
Yeah.
The other thing, Xarkira is very intelligent. She sees you cast a spell. Let's see if she recognizes it. She does.
I
Easily.
think she's cast it before
She
herself.
sees you coming towards her. She's going to purposely like start dropping herself, and she's going to make an acrobatics roll to try and not land prone and reduce some of the damage because she's going to see you coming. So she knows that like, oh, okay, I know what he's doing.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
I can't see her, so I can't portent anyway.
You can. You knock out the blindness.
Yeah, when you knock the blindness
You're no
out.
longer blind.
That's true. God, turn it into an 8. Like, I don't know what the DC of this acrobatics save is.
not gonna tell you
whatever.
that.
Either way, she's about to get whacked by.
I mean, what are you using the portent? Or
No, I'm not. No.
You're not. In that case, this is acrobatics. She's not proficient in it, but she does have a pretty good dex. It's not enough. 6 plus 6 is only 12. So she lands. She tries to like tuck and like land, but clearly not used to the physicalities of this kind of task. She's going to take 46 bludgeoning damage. That is going to reduce down to half, so that's going to be
She's prone,
4
yeah.
points. But she does land prone.
Which means your attack of opportunity.
Advantage as Xarkira slams into the ground, looking up, annoyed, frustrated at Quill. But then this hammer comes swinging down. Here we go.
Go, Big Mama.
So 29.
29 will hit.
Let's go.
All aboard the pain train.
Now, as a point, your aura is only 10 feet, yes?
It is. So she's
now
out of the range now.
field. So her AC is back. Like you see the magic kind of flicker back on, but any concentration spell she was on is out.
21 damage plus 6 lightning damage.
21 points of damage, half the lightning to 24 points of damage. You can see, for the first time, Xarkira starting to look injured. The magic does absorb most of, like, she has like these shields and sigils and barriers, and the impact is kind of shudders, and you see the ground crack underneath her as the barriers absorb it. But those barriers are starting to waver now. They're starting to flicker and crack, and she looks annoyed.
She beast.
Yeah.
Quill,
Yeah, I would be.
is that the end of your turn?
So I don't have any movement left.
How high up are you? 40 feet.
I mean, I don't think dropping is an action.
40 feet.
But I guess my only plan would be to.
I mean, I would say
Send
you
to this
can
field.
drop. You will take full damage if you choose to do that. You could literally just choose to tuck your wings in and you'd fall.
But then I could fail the
got you.
concentration. Yeah.
You could.
I'll stay here. I don't want to risk it because it's anti-magic field.
End of turn, yes?
End of turn.
All right. I'm only going to do this for Quill because right now Xarkira's gaze is fixed solely on him.
Hey,
How many hit points do you have?
94.
I'm really sorry, ma'am.
No.
She looks up. Wretched vermin. Die. Power word kill.
Do who?
She casts the 9th level spell. Power word kill.
Is there a?
There's no saving throw.
Counter spell.
If you have less than 100 hit points, and it is not you are reduced to 0, it is you die.
Counter spell. Oh, I don't have a 9th level. I've got an 8th level.
I've got a 3rd level.
Remember, if you're not casting it at the same level, it's the same roll regardless, so you might as well cast it as a 3rd level.
What if we combine a 9th and a 3rd?
All right, yeah.
What's the? I don't know what the save on this is.
I like the idea of combining the counter spells, though.
I've got
I
3.
really like
I've
that.
got 3 levels.
What's the deal if you can't cast it at the same level?
Is it it's not an attack, is it? Because
It's just
a spell.
yeah, it's just
Cast a spell. So she's casting a spell. But
I've got counter spell at 3rd.
I mean, you
but-
can try. The thing is, if you both counterspell it, if Trot fails the roll, you might succeed the roll. So it's worth you both casting it.
What is the
What
roll?
is it's a 24.
So it'd be a
isn't it?
DC. It'd be a D20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier versus DC 19.
19.
What's your spell
Plus
casting?
13.
plus 11. Wait, what
So
am I?
you would need a 6 or higher on a D20.
It can be done. It can be done.
I mean, how
It's-
gamey is if
anything's worth
I
a shot.
before you roll?
It's not gaming at
I've
all.
asked
You
for a
have your
lot of
ability.
numbers
You
here.
have a lot of abilities.
portent that to an 8.
I think that is very fitting.
I'll portent that to an 8 then, which is enough.
All right.
Right?
She looks up, and Quill, you feel this wave of terror as you feel something clutch your heart and stop it. As her magic reaches up and you feel that same presence when she reached into your eye, just clutching at your heart. And you look down and looking around at all of your friends and allies, you glance over and you see Lucius beginning to form
I just shout,
spell.
no.
No. I mean, how does the portent factor into this, though?
I mean, if there's some way of directing magical energy right into
I would say that you could definitely, like, throw out a reserve of your arcane energy, of your faith, of your soul, that hits with Lucius's own magic, counterspell being a spell itself, as it reaches out and it grips it, and you see that orange and blue mix now with that golden, white, and feather as it becomes this radiant, resplendent, and it just breaks the air between you and Xarkira, and that tightness on your chest just releases.
Oh my fucking Christ.
She's got that.
She's got that. I mean, that
Does not
was a
have
9th
that
level.
anymore.
She doesn't have any more 9th. Well, she's probably got some 10s.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
She said
okay.
she doesn't have that one.
Oh.
Holy
So that's all. Lucius, no combining.
No, you don't. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm so glad you have that kind of.
Oh my god. Hey, for a second there, I thought she was going a little easy, but no.
You do see Xarkira now looking at Quill and Lucius. Yes, I should have expected this. I know not to leave either of you alive now. That was the end of Quill's turn.
Oh my god.
that was a legendary action, right?
Raid action.
We are
The
cruel.
pendulum swing.
Oh yeah.
Sentry Lucius. I'm going to make an attack against you with the pendulum.
Sway.
You can't beat a 17.
21. Sentry.
Oh, he beat 17.
27 for the sentry. This is. I'm just going to take the average damage, 31 slashing damage, and you both gain a doomed.
Am I behind cover?
You are. That would only boost your AC by 5. That's
Close, huh?
Oh, I have a 17 and you rolled a 21.
I did 22.
How-
You would boost it.
And Callus is on the field.
Callus. Advantage.
Yes, that's true. Within 30 feet of
range,
Callus.
yeah.
Within 30 feet of Callus.
So Sentry would
So Sentry would get it, but that's not a saving throw. I attacked it.
Yep.
But the cover, you're right, Trot. With the +5 from full cover, the pendulum swings and it cuts through the statue, giving you enough time to roll out of the way as it swings past. You don't take the
I
damage.
sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
Nice. As you tuck and roll, but Sentry, you do bear the brunt of this scythe kind of cutting up through you as it does so. Ayla,
This is fucking.
Xarkira's on the ground. She's not had a turn to get up.
Far. Bitch. Yeah. I hit her.
A lot.
A lot, hopefully.
Wait, she's still prone.
She
28.
hasn't had a turn yet.
28.
28 hits. Even with the magical protections up, that's going to hit
When's her turn?
at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, start the round.
Got-
So it's an entire
Now,
turn.
she could potentially take a legendary action to try and move if she has that ability. You don't know.
15 on the hammer, 6 lightning.
15 on the hammer, 6 lightning, so 18 total.
30 to hit.
30 hits. See, this is what we've been waiting for. I knew that Ayla
I
could
rolled a
hit.
10 on my damage as well, so 23 on the hammer, 4 lightning.
Big. 2 lightning.
25.
Dex save.
Dex save, she has disadvantage. I'm going to give her because she's prone. That is going to be 16.
Fail.
Fail.
I love it. Hey, I deserve it.
I should really be pointing at the mini.
Yeah, yeah.
14 lightning damage.
14 does half it, unfortunately, just because of her natural resistance. But with those hammer strikes, you see that there is the first sign of a physical injury. Just enough on like blood dripping down the lips as the final kind of arcane barriers that are representing her hit points are broken through, and she is now vulnerable. Very good. End of turn, Ayla.
Yes, I'm very happy.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she is going to use her last remaining legendary action to perform her wing strike. She makes a bladed wing attack, and then she can move up to 50 feet without provoking attacks against the person she attacks.
Sure.
So I believe Echo will get an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Bladed Wings against Ayla. That is a 31.
Yeah.
You take 18 slashing, so half to 9, and you gain a bleeding token. A bleed token.
Can I have a bleed token?
Yeah, here. I'm the keeper of the bleed and doom token.
Thank you.
Just remind me, guys, when you start your turn, just remind me if you have bleed and doom token when you do stuff, because I'm going to lose track here.
Yeah.
That is her. She then does get to move 50 feet, and she's going to fly up, but she's going to stay away from Quill.
So she doesn't get opportunity attack from me, but she does from Echo?
From Echo can make an opportunity
Echo.
attack against it, yes.
Did I get advantage from Callus?
Yes.
Oh, what was
14.
14 plus 13 make
Oh, yeah.
27.
She's
27's
flying
going to hit.
again.
Yeah, she can fly again.
Oh, 8, 9, 10,
don't
11,
have
12, 13, 14, 27 points.
27
Ooh.
points of damage.
Spicy.
That cut gashes along her arm, and she flies away. No, none of this. After Ayla, because that was Ayla's turn, right?
Yes.
It's Lucius. She is flying above you, Lucius.
forgot to use that again.
Very upset.
Don't
I turn,
forget.
face her.
Do you have any bleed or doom tokens? Do you have any bleed or doom tokens?
I'm clean.
Let's go.
Callus has done his thing, right?
He will disappear very shortly.
And Siaska's done her thing.
Siaska's is
Jessica's
recharged.
is recharged.
Oh,
And it's free.
Siaska,
Very well.
thank you so much.
You're winning. Keep pushing on. She will lose her composure the more you hurt her.
Yeah.
15, 25 healing to everybody, and you remove how many tokens? 5.
Oh,
Your choice.
boy.
Whoa.
Now, to be clear, this does still affect me.
There's still 3 mirror images of me.
Why would it not?
It does still because unless it's created by a deity, anti-magic field,
That's true.
or an artifact.
Yeah.
So it still bursts through my anti-magic.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's great.
wanna hit her.
She knows that though. She knows that like the 3 big
She was down
warriors are
for
like.
one turn and
Yeah.
got smacked and went, nope.
Yep. Well, if she was smart, she would have done that immediately. But she was so angry at Quill,
True.
she tried to kill him.
That's true, actually. She did use her rage
Yeah.
to her disadvantage.
she is intelligent, but there is weaknesses.
Yankee.
All right.
All right, Lucius.
8th level chromatic orb. I was gonna do something else, but I'm vulnerable and she's right next to me, so
Okay.
to blast her where I can. Natural 20.
On an 8th level.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
I am going to attempt to use her reaction reflect magic, which you have seen her use before. I know. We're going to keep that natural 20 though. So now, for reflect magic, because it is over 6th level, you and Xarkira are going to make contested spellcast checks. So D20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Spellcaster versus spellcaster.
What's your charisma bonus?
+5.
So it'll be +5. And I will have my much higher number.
Well, yeah.
Well, I can roll bad.
higher than 20.
Wait.
Oh, well, no, this is to see if she can reflect your spell.
Just clear the.
That 20, if she reflects it,
That's
that
back on
20's
me.
hitting you. So, let's roll.
24.
I have a +10. I rolled a 3. Yes! 13. She goes, almost smiling, like, you've seen me do this before, readying herself to deflect it. But as the spear hits it, it's like there's resistance. It's too strong. She can't. She looks down, furrows her brow, almost screaming in rage as that orb just becomes light and engulfs her.
Oh my
Natural
god.
20, baby. I mean, how much?
Oh,
how
yes!
much damage
That's
are we
a
talking?
level 8 chromatic orb. That's
that's the one that's in
huge.
the room.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
they-
why I rolled a 20. He put it in his mouth.
He blessed it.
Oh, yeah.
So what are we talking about?
That is
Quick.
10d8, so that's 80.
That's 80 plus
Nice.
another 10d8.
10d8.
Oh
Hell.
god.
Yates.
Fucking deserved
Yeah,
after this
D&D
fight,
Beyond's
though.
got our
Well,
D8s on this
what-
one.
Lucius has been pummeled.
What element here, though?
She does have resistance.
44.
Another 44, so we go to 124.
Guess what?
Does have resistance. But
Oh.
elemental adept,
Yeah. She can't resist it.
she can't use resistance. Fire, you don't have element. You've been using fire spells.
Yeah,
and
I was
you don't.
trying to.
124 points of damage. Well,
Oh my god!
Well done, my son.
my friend.
MVP!
How close is she to me right now?
She would
She's
be
higher
50
than
feet up in the air.
Okay.
You just out sorcered a sorcerer.
So,
Can I tap the sides with my
Temple
Dichromancy? My
spell.
pendulum.
you could.
Yeah, I had like 13.
30 points of damage to the
Nice.
side. It does affect it. It does hit it with acid or cold, doesn't really matter. It just hits it and begins to break parts
Okay.
of it away, but still standing, just about.
Okay.
But, you don't need to worry about that. You see, as the light engulfs Xarkira, acid or cold?
I did say cold for the sides, so it'll be cold.
Cold. Frost, white, blue light engulfs her, and you see, just flying, but only barely, her skin shredded by the ice and the frost, raw, red, almost down to the bone in parts, her face mangled. Very good. Very, very good. I think a little playtime's over. It's time I showed you what Hadar's given me. As she uses her reveal second form.
Yeah. Phase 2, baby!
Yes.
Mist, red and black mist, begins to swirl around her body, and then it grows and grows until a dome. Lucius, you are pushed back 20 feet.
Lucius, while he was casting that, looks fucking angry. Really angry.
Pendulum's gone, baby.
Pendulum disappears as you are pushed back as this mist blows you back. And you begin to see a shadow in that space. Much, much larger.
Oh no, where's her mini going?
Oh, bring that back.
I can't.
Here we go.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Wow!
Like a.
That's like, I can't even describe it.
Like a
See.
serpent lady.
You see Xarkira. Her torso and her face, the same as it was before, no longer damaged by the ice, almost as if a facade has been torn away, not her actual body. Her crown of gold now larger, but you see behind it slithering snake-like forms. A pair of monstrous purple wings replace the bladed enchanted ones you had seen previously. But a giant coiling serpent tail extends from her legs, and she is now far, far larger than she was. Do you like it? Do you like my new body? I am Hadar's Herald. This is the power he's given me. And now, I'm going to use it to wipe out you little insects. I will raise your corpses to nothing, and I will feed upon that girl, and then I will murder that goddess and that pathetic man you call Callus. And then I will watch as everything is turned to nothing. Lucius, I believe that was pretty much the end of your turn.
Yeah, I did, what did I do there?
Did a lot.
Did
A
an
lot.
8th level. I counterspelled
That was in between turns.
in between.
And
So you've got your
bonus
reaction back.
action.
And I bonus actioned my...
Something.
Yeah, I'm done.
Annoyingly, she's blown you back into the comfort of your allies' auras.
I don't think I want to fly close to that anymore.
Snakes
in
eat
there.
birds.
They do.
She is going to use, at the end of Lucius's turn, one of her legendary actions. You watch as Xarkira's eyes turn deep, glowing red. The serpents of her hair become black and red, with single red glowing eyes, as she uses her entropic stare legendary action. Lucius, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't eat the dice.
Did it, and he got the 20. You Callus is in the field, so you have
+3.
advantage and a +3.
20.
You have Callus if you want to roll.
Same roll. 22.
22.
Kissing my ass.
You tell me, Chris Trott, you tell me how it is. Is it just the confidence of that final blow, that incredible spell of magic? But you feel this gaze stare upon you and trying to strip the life out of your soul. How do you resist it?
Oh.
Flashes of...
Actually, just because I don't know how many hit points you have left, you do, even on a success, take 20 psychic damage.
I'm okay.
Continue.
I'm okay. 20. Just very quick flashes of everyone he's cared about that is now dead, that he's now fighting for. Goes across his vision. His mum, his dad, and Norfia.
You feel that darkness almost trying to bury itself in your heart and your soul. But those lights, those flashes, just keep it at bay. And although it wrecks your mind, you feel pain in your head, maybe no blood comes out your nose or eyes, but you still stand against this. And you feel this isn't Xarkira's power. This is Hadar's coming through her. You hear that familiar voice that you've heard once before. Give in. And you say no. Nova Vija.
Oh, Lordy. I'm just trying to figure out if I can get to her. Like, if I make Tiangong move 30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This, unfortunately, is too much terrain to pass over. You can get to here 30.
I then bonus action teleport swap. And then move up
Oh, nice.
the last 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Yep. And it's a free action to just have Tiangong move, right? So that's easy, yeah. Bonus action swap, and then you move up. Perfect.
Get her.
So you charge in.
Is Callus gonna affect me in any way, or am I well out?
You are well out of the
I'm
range.
well out. Okay.
But you know what? No, rule of cool on this. Callus is like, Nova, do it! And calls out to you. I'll give you
She
advantage.
collapses.
Kim was actually
I'll give you advantage on the first attack. How about that?
Okay, watch me roll like ass.
Because I like the rule of cool. Oh, fuck me, that crit, dude.
That was so good.
I'm still reeling from how perfectly fucking timed that
Yeah.
was. From how bad the fight was going, and you get that, and then the roll on the reflect magic. Oh my god.
Well, it's
God, if
nice
that
it's
turned
scripted.
around as well. Yeah, scripted.
Don't even joke about that, man. Right, Kim, I want to see you be awesome now.
When I swallowed that down. Oh yeah, she got 19.
Nice.
That's it on a hex-bladed curse. Yep, absolutely. It's a crit, baby. Crit, baby.
So I don't know what to do.
You do know what to do.
1d8 plus 13.
So 8 plus 13.
No, 2d8. What am I talking about? Because I have the Heaven's Wood Blade up.
Yes.
That's 1d8, and then a regular 1d8, and then 13 just flat
So
damage.
it's going to be 16 plus 13 for 29, and then you roll 2d8.
And then I rolled plus 9 to that.
29, so it goes up to 38.
Yeah.
Nice.
38.
Very nice.
You can see that this monstrous form of Xarkira is unharmed. You can see whatever damage you did was affecting this facade, this pre-form that she had. But you strike in the first blow, cutting along this serpentine body.
It's good snake.
20 to hit.
20 will not
Do you still
hit.
have advantage, or is that?
No, only
Okay.
the
That's
first
the
attack.
first one.
It will not hit on as a reaction to you first attacking. She is going to use Hateful Strike, and she is going to use her Tail Strike against you. That is a 28 to hit you.
Yeah, just go and hit me a little bit.
I'm just going to say this is. I'm just going to take the average for this. This is 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and she wraps you up in her tail, and you are now grappled and
Well,
restrained.
you can't be restrained.
Ring of free action, baby.
Woo!
slide out. Still take the damage. But yeah, like as it tries to wrap around you, just feel almost like seawater, and you feel like the essence of the ethereal sea allows you to just move through. Like and Xarkira, just seems like she should have known that you could do that, but was lost in the rage of attacking you, and like almost seems annoyed at herself. But yeah, continue. Sorry, that was a reaction to your first hit. So you've made 1, 2, so third attack, and then obviously we can see.
Guffo. 15.
Guffo.
Oh, and I rolled 2 8s
That was
on
an
the D8.
incredible damage roll.
But,
15's not enough, I'm afraid. No. It's
Guffo,
more her
20.
hide now. But also using the spear, you can tell Nova attacking her, her strength has vastly increased in this
Yeah.
form.
do I want to action surge?
Don't know. You tell me.
I'm going to action surge.
Okie dokie.
Because I'm here. I'm finally here, baby. 18. Oh, 18 plus 13
It's
is
going to be a hit.
30 something. That is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 to hit. Points of damage.
23 points of damage. Absolutely.
Good.
Okay. Yep. Strike in. You can see that this form is a lot tougher as well.
Is that a 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 16 plus.
29 to hit.
29 will hit.
5, 6, 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage.
Nice.
All these strikes, just a flurry of them. Slash, slash, slash.
It's a good turn.
Yeah, for sure.
Ugh.
It was a good turn.
Guffo.
16. Guffo again.
Guffo. Episode title.
Guffo.
Get Guffo.
Yeah, let's not make it that, please.
Like the fall from the end.
Yeah.
Guffo.
Anything else, Nova? Or are you out?
Yeah, it's just annoying that Echo's not, Tiangong's not here because I can't.
Yeah, you can't on the incarnation.
That is me.
Can I ask you how many hit points you currently have?
55.
It's a legendary action at the end of your turn. This form of Xarkira is going to look down and, seeing you injured in the state you are, just whisper one word. Pain. She casts power word pain.
I'm guessing Shadow. Yeah, no, Shadow Martyr won't work.
It's not an attack.
What's the sitch on that one?
If the target has 100 hit points or fewer, it is subject to crippling pain. While the target is affected, any speed it has can be no higher than 10 feet. The target has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws other than Constitution saving throws. If the target tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or the spell is wasted. You can make a con save at the end of each turn. On a successful save, it ends. But this was done out of your turn, so
No damage though.
no damage. No. But pretty much disadvantage on everything as you are in agonizing pain.
Exhaustion.
Kind of weird.
Oh, so like my actual real
Like
life.
real life, yeah.
Chronic conditions.
Exactly that.
Sweet. I thought this was for escapism.
Well, Sentry. Your
I'm just
turn.
going to follow up with Nova and just
Just
Yes.
charge in.
towards,
Let's go, Mama.
Sentry!
Starbreaker.
You need to pole vault. That's
30
Starbreaker.
with Starbreaker, you have the reach.
Just
about
Yes!
Yeah.
I'm also going to do the same thing that I did for Nova. Callus, cheering you on. You're going to get advantage on the first attack only.
Nice.
Go Nova.
Into purpose.
He's such a beautiful cheerleader.
Yeah.
Someone drum with pom poms.
He,
Idiot.
so advantage.
Fuck me, that was a 2.
Advantage.
Ah, fuck! 19.
Would you like to do anything to boost it?
19. I've got a driven to purpose. 9, 20,
D6.
24.
24.
No.
Do you want to do it?
Well, I might have
I've rolled
changed.
it.
You've rolled it.
Yeah.
In this form,
Yeah.
Aerois is less.
Yeah.
24 hits.
Yep.
And another benefit, Sentry, because unfortunately you didn't hit her previously. Now she counts as an aberration.
Oh, does she
Yes,
now?
in there.
Right, 2 extra d8. Nice. So. Do a level 3 Divine Smite, the last
Wait.
level 3 spell slot I've got.
She's frantically reading spells about the aberration.
I get confused because I've got Arcane Abjuration.
Okay.
Oh, right,
But
okay.
it doesn't affect
78 to
aberration.
12. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on, baby mama.
Different word, isn't it?
9, 12, 13, 17, 21, 26.
Like 2.
That's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9.
36,
Even better.
36, 45 plus 7, 52.
52 points of damage.
Fuck yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, finally!
Starbreaker, and you can see that green glowing energy reacting to the presence of this creature, and Xarkira almost pulls away from it, like she fears this weapon as it strikes and bites in. You hear a as it rips through parts of her scales, ripping them free, causing a deadly, devastating wound.
Hell yeah. Again. Yeah, 3,
Another.
so don't worry about it.
Fortunately, this time waiting for you, she spins her long staff down
50% hit
and
rate.
knocks you away.
Less than, I think.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Sentry, is at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I've done a bonus action, movement, action. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. At the end of the combat round, Xarkira, still able, and now in her new form, will call down an ancient spell. I'm going to use the one I haven't used yet. She will call up in her snake-like voice. I need to get the names of them, so do bear with me. Unleash the mirrors of dark imprisonment.
I love these minis, by the way.
They're great.
Did you like order them? Did they-
Let me tell you a little story. I have had these miniatures since for about 4 years, maybe
Oh my
longer. They are Warhammer miniatures, and I saved them because I knew one day I'm going to use them for D&D. And then last night, when I was prepping this encounter, I looked over and I saw the bag they were in, and I went,
Oh.
It's time.
So
Mirrors
there's
of
a
Dark what?
dark imprisonment.
so there's a mirror kind of pointing at
Nova.
Nova and Sentry and Lucius.
And these are 2 large mirrors crackling with red Hadar entropic magic. Their surface is opaque. You can't see, nothing's reflected in them just yet.
So they're not some mirrors.
Is this
one
technically
way.
a spell?
This is an ancient spell. This is not the same thing. Your Mage Slayer will not go off. She's not casting this spell. She's conjuring it from.
It's one of the 10th level bad boys.
It's a bad boy. It's a big bad boy. All right.
It's a big bad boy.
BBB.
Is it. At the start of a turn, I need someone. In fact, I'm going to have Tom Hazel do this as a cleric, basically, of Siaska. You roll D6.
Basic.
Let me see if Siaska's Cleansing Starlight returns.
I was
6.
about to
Watch this.
4, 5, 6.
So what?
Yes, it's a 1.
She is weakened and unable to sort of summon the energy to be able to cast.
Does Callus leave now?
Callus will have left. Unfortunately, he's like, Stormchasers, I must go and defeat. And you can see this monstrous giant like bombing its way over.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and he's just like, I must leave you, but you can do this. I believe in you. And he will look over at Siaska. Stay strong, my love. Vala, we will rescue you. And then
Get out of here, you little scamp.
Go fight that
you
giant.
can see at this point, because I think this is our 4th round, Vala is like on her knees in this prison, and she's she's holding this like prison at bay, but she's like, you can see her visibly getting weaker and weaker as she does so.
Just a question on timekeeping if we're going to go to the top of the round.
Let me do one thing and then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Right. So at the top of the round, we will revisit this next week, but I just want to set up the situation. So, a couple of things. Xarkira is going to look down at the 2 figures in front of her, and you can see that spear, that staff, has now become longer, larger, more powerful, and is crackling with energy. And she lifts that strike, in almost a one-handed downward stab, ready to attack the figures in front of her. At the same time, with her other hand, she calls up, she raises up, and she grips and pulls down. And those of you who look up see that above you, remember, the battle of your astral forces is still ongoing as well. Not just on the ground out in the plane of Entropis, but even above. The Astoria, all the different Hadar ships and corrupted Valkyrian ships are all fighting. And as she reaches up and pulls down, maybe it doesn't take too long, but Quill, you're the first to see it, as some chunk of debris or asteroid is being pulled down to strike.
It's like meteors all over again.
And it is landing this turn.
It
like-
will. You don't know. I'm not going to say. But that is where we are going to end today's
Oh man.
God.
Okay.
round.
So we need to figure out where that's going.
Yeah.
And what these mirrors are doing.
Our faces.
And what
Find
her
that
new
out.
powers are.
And we will find that out
Oh.
in
It's
the
all
next
bad.
episode of High Rollers. Hey everyone, thank you guys so much. We love you. Take care. Make sure you look after yourselves. And we'll see you next time for the next High Rollers.
Bye-bye.
And here we are.
Hey.
The post game. Man, guys, I gotta say, I was really worried at the start of that with
That
your
was-
rolls
Yeah.
that
and,
was
and stuff going on. I was
tight.
really worried. But you pulled it back.
Yeah, I mean, that crit from Lucius.
That was your
Counter spell?
anti-magic.
The anti-magic.
I just
changed the
needed to bring
game.
her to the ground because
I
you
feel
ready
like
that action.
That anti-magic was the tipping
That
point.
was the
Right,
tipping
that was the
point.
the first domino
Yeah.
to go, and then it
Yeah.
fell
Bringing her
into place.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Oh, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
This ain't live.
I genuinely got. Even I got. I got that like that. Whoa!
Pre-recorded episode, baby.
Oh. Pre-recorded babies a bit. It's my best coach beard. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't live because I've got to, again, I'm going away a lot and we couldn't miss episodes. We got to get stuff done.
Yeah.
So this is pre-recorded unfortunately, but
Some
we
bits
hope
will not be missed
Yes,
until
we-
the end.
Yeah,
No.
and that's the point. Like all donations, messages, bits, we are.
They
gonna
will be
save
read.
all up.
Yeah.
It's all going to be delicious.
And
In
the
fact, it
end
might make it even
episodes
better.
will be live.
The final
Don't
episodes
worry about
will be
that.
live.
Yes,
Yeah.
End episodes. We have planned our schedule to make sure that the last few episodes are going to be
Yeah.
100p live.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday to Nightjar and Peasants.
Yes, who didn't say that it was
Of course
their
they did.
birthday.
And happy
birthday.
actual birthday to my mum today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nigel. Happy birthday, Peggles. Listen, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for playing. We will see you for the next episode. It's gonna be another nail biter, I reckon. See you then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.